What's up, y'all, man? Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. Right back. Hello, hello. Haven't been on YouTube in a few days, but go try to run some. Yeah, yeah. These dudes never say nothing positive. Um, Seems to be trouble in paradise too on the little TikTok scene. um, how do I want to run this? How do I want to run this? How do I, anyway? I hope y'all having a good night. Let me see. How do I want to run this? What? How do I actually want to start it? Man. Oh, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do because I've been waiting to call them niggas. I gotta go ahead. I gotta go ahead and do it. Let me make a new background real quick. And I'm gonna show y'all something that I did not know it was a movement. I'm gonna read something. Actually, I'm gonna share the screen with y'all, bro, because y'all actually have to see. Is my mic work? Yeah, yeah. Y'all actually have to see what I came up on, bro. I'm gonna share the screen and everything because when I read this, it's crazy. Let's see. Yeah, I had to go ahead and do that. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta show y'all something, bro. This is crazy. Let me before I even go live on TikTok, YouTube, I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this. Because this is crazy work. That when I Public sent me this, and I was like, what the heck is this, bro? So y'all remember, and I'm gonna tag him in the video after this. Right? Y'all remember that dude named BGISIBMOR or whatever? I didn't know IBMOR was an actual movement. Like I had no idea. But look at this. Look at what this says. Introspective Black Men of Reform. I did not notice what that meant. I thought I was arguing with a random uh black older man online. I did not know that there was an incel meets hotep movement. I just simply didn't know. But look at this. Introspective Black Men of Reform, IBMOR. are black men who are dedicated to self-study and self-improvement. Don't sound too bad, right? With the goal of eventual removal of both white supremacy and black matriarchy in the black community. Now we have a problem because where is there a black matriarchy? Where is there a black matriarch? What are you talking about? It gets worse. Don't worry, it gets worse. They believe in the necessity of a black patriarchy. So they believe black men are the head. Gotcha. IBMOR is an incel community. Now, this is what tripped me out. Y'all literally calling yourself, so you're an involuntarily celibate community. yo, but I was like, wait, what? Is an incel community as they do self-identify as incels and are politically oriented. They are related to the MGTOW. What does this mean? Men going their own way. Short is an online vassal movement consisting of collection of forums dedicated to male separatism, anti-feminism. Why are y'all against feminism? Like what anti-genocentrism? Okay. In other words, it is a move. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna read all that. So point number one, we believe in heterosexual black male leadership. Okay. We understand that women are only here for sex and reproduction. Wait, bro. Wow, fam. I gotta take my glasses off for this one. Listen, can y'all see this? It says we understand that women are only here for sex and reproduction. I had no idea. If I would have known that I was arguing with that type of man online the first time when he made a comment and I did my whole life dedicated to him, I would have cussed him out. I would have cussed him out because this is devil. This is devilish, fam. This is actually devilish. We understand that women are only here for sex and reproduction. Females should never be given authority in society over men in any way. Men should never cater to women in any way. What? Men should never cater to women in any way. We believe in brotherhood. We believe in the brotherhood of black men who recognize the problems of white supremacy and matriarchy. There is no matriarchy. We don't have a matriarchy. Through this brotherhood, we will eventually secure land, declare a nation, and build technologically advanced military to defend that nation. Nigga, you niggas had plenty of years. They had plenty of years to do this whole Wakanda and still haven't done it. Hey, how you doing, Janisha? This is crazy, bro. If I would have known, why didn't nobody tell me? I blame you. I blame you women. Y'all, it's y'all fault. I blame y'all for not telling me. No, I'm just playing. I didn't know this. So shout out to Public Offender for sending me, because I just simply didn't know. Yes. Well, it's a hard choice. I want the peach green tea. Thank you. Why are you whispering? My bad. We believe in strengthening ourselves mentally, physically, and financially. This requires that we increase our knowledge, maintain regular exercise, consume mostly organic foods, and avoid any addictive man-made or natural substance. We also believe in turning paper into tangible resource. I don't have a problem with point number 3. Everything else is crazy. We do not believe in marriage when in the current genocentric system of white supremacy. They don't believe in marriage at all. Let's just cut the BS, fam. These niggas don't believe in marriage at all. So if I would have known, but if only I would have known, bro, I would have went off way more than I did. We know that the illusion of submission is best that a woman can only offer a man Wait, what? We know that the illusion of submission is the best that a woman can only offer a man under this genocentric system of white supremacy. A woman is only truly submissive when society doesn't give her a choice. Do y'all hear this shit? Do y'all hear this? Fam, do y'all hear, bro? Bro, do y'all hear this, fam? BGS IBMR. BGS IBMR. Bring your ass here. Holy crap. This is my wow. When society doesn't give her a choice, we believe that, I don't know if I can say that word, homosexuality and lesbianism represent the death of people because there are no children, because no children are produced out of such unions. Okay, everybody knows I'm Christian. A few people being homosexual and lesbian does not equal the end of the human race. And just because that person comes out or grows up to be gay or lesbian or whatever, it doesn't mean that there's not someone else in her family who's straight. Listen, these people, the LGBTQ, they're always going to be here. They've always been here. They're never going to be the majority of people. It's never going to happen. It's never going to, like, this is stupid. This is stupid. I shouldn't even have to explain that. We do not believe in arguing with females, but that's what y'all do. Women feel the world. They don't think the world. What? Women feel the world. They don't think the world. So you cannot change a female's mind by way of, I'm sorry, entreaties or logical argumentation. My mind was so far gone, I forgot what I was reading. Or logical argumentation. The only action that would change a female's mind is force. What are you talking about, bro? This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, wow, bro. The only action that will change a female's mind is force. Denying a woman your attention is the most effective way to deal with females in the current system of white supremacy. As far as interracial relationships are concerned, you can have smacks with women of another race. After you become IBMOR, you can no longer reproduce with women of another race. Doing so weakens weakens our genetic code. This is fucking crazy. Like this is crazy. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy, bro. I had no idea. I did not know that they were a movement. I did not. Hold on. Hold up. I gotta go. I gotta go call this nigga. I'm sorry. I have to. I can't. And I don't give a damn if y'all tag him in the comments. BGS. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me share this nigga's page. Bro, this is the nigga that I was getting into it with, fam. This is the nigga I was getting into it with, bro. BGS IBM. You see, y'all see that? Y'all see that name, right? Y'all see that name? IBMOR. This is his mindset. This is their mindset. Nigga, I don't even want to talk. Bro, BGS IBMOR. I didn't know y'all had a whole wiki. You want to control women and take stuff by force. You niggas is weird. You niggas is weird, fam. I didn't seen it all, heard it out. That's this nigga's page. Ladies, All you got to do to find this article on Google is type in IBMOR. Click on the wiki and read it. This is black men. This is black men. I can't. I can't. I can't, bro. Oh, boy, I'm telling. Oh my god, that's crazy, bro. Wait, what? Somebody responded to me. Let me see. I missed it. What happened? What I missed on TikTok? What happened? I missed it. I guess I missed it or something.
At the expense of abusive and negligent behavior. Today, this is not the case as much. As a result, women are not willing to put up with consistent.
Okay, that is not something I need to be listening to for right now. Might trigger me, bro.
Sometimes I sit back and watch some of the TikTok lives and
yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry because that's crazy. These niggas got whole movements based on destroying y'all, fam. Yeah, it's a war out here, bro. It's a war out here, fam. Yeah, hide your kids, hide your family. Hide your kids, hide your family. These niggas is bro. These niggas is trash, fam. Wow. Niggas is trash. Hey, you know what's funny? I walked into a live earlier, bro, and niggas was talking about passport bros are winning. Well, if they winning so much, why they keep talking about American women? If they winning so much, why they keep talking about American women? Since they, they alpha this and we the greatest man alive, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we're winning as passport, bro. Do you understand how much of a loser you have to be to move? You can do whatever you want to do. I'm not saying that you shouldn't love women in other countries or other areas. I'm not saying that. I would never hate on that. But if you're winning so much, how you keep if you're winning as a passport, bro, then why y'all keep talking about American women? Especially as a black man. If you're a black passport, bro, if you're a black red pill dude, if you're a black manosphere man, how are you winning, but yet still complaining about black women over here in the States? It's like, do y'all not understand how much of a loser you are to have to move because you couldn't find a wife here? You just didn't qualify for one. That's all it is. That's all it tells. There's a whole bunch of losers. And I don't know if I can say that word on TikTok. I don't know what I can say on TikTok because TikTok is soft. But that's what I think you're a loser. Well, see, the problem with the women in the States is that they're not submissive. You're broke. They don't get anything cemented. And then we've seen many examples. Well, I won't say many. We've seen enough examples to know that if you bring those women back to the States, they start seeing niggas that's better than you. They don't want you. That's what I be finding funny, bro. If y'all winning so much, then why you keep complaining? Why you keep complaining? The funniest thing that I ever saw was that they're saying that black women are complaining about them leaving. Who is you're talking about black? The collective group, the majority of black women don't give a damn about a loser black man. The majority of black women are not complaining about niggas leaving. They don't even, them niggas that's leaving, the black women don't even want them. Go ahead, bro.
Yo, why you dick watching, bro? No disrespect.
How am I D-watch? Bro, oh, you broke. Your freaking smoke detector going off.
You're broke. Whatever, don't worry
about that. You're broke. Nigga came in and his smoke detector went off. I don't even want to talk to you no more. You broke. Go fix your smoke detector. Nigga, they not even worth a conversation. How you first come in and your smoke detector go off? Nigga, I don't even want to talk to you no more. Nigga, you're a loser. Bro, if I'm talking to you and your smoke detector goes off, nigga, get off the goddamn thing, fam. Nigga, that nigga came in. I can't even have a conversation with him. That nigga came in. Beep, beep. that nigga smoked to take the sound like Road Runner. Beep, beep. Get the heck out of here, bro. You nigga, bro, you got bigger fish to fry, fam. You got bigger fish to fry. So, like I said, the majority. This where y'all get shit. This where y'all get stuff messed up. Hold on, brother. This where y'all get stuff messed up. The majority of women are not online. Watch, they still gonna make it sound stupid. The majority of black women do not give a dang about black men who are leaving the country to get a wife. Okay? The majority of women are not online complaining about a nigga who's a passport bro. They never wanted you. We've seen how you look. You're ugly and dusty. Go ahead, bro.
Damn. How you gonna call them ugly and dusty?
Because they always look the same. They always look the same. You're always, not you. They're always bald headed. They always look bad. They always built wrong.
Shit. Well, shit, I got a bald head. Shit, I got an enhanced license where I can go to Canada.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you finding love overseas. All I'm saying is the majority of women don't be checking for these so-called losers. Imagine leaving the country to find a woman.
Well, bro, do you know why guys do that?
Oh, here we go. What did women do to make y'all leave?
Let me school you. Hold on. Let me school you on shit.
Go ahead.
Okay? Let me school you up on shit. Okay?
Here we go.
Maybe if you might learn this and might, you know.
I'm married already. I don't need to learn nothing.
Okay, how old are you?
28.
Okay, you still need to learn.
My wife's 33. How old are you? My wife is 30.
40.
My wife is 33. I know what I'm doing. Thank you.
40.
So go ahead.
So, first thing, have you ever heard of the Duluth laws?
Oh my God, not this again. Go ahead, bro. Because I really don't. Go ahead, bro.
Have you ever heard of the Duluth laws?
Go ahead. Explain it one more time, like we haven't. Go ahead.
No, I'm asking you.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead, because it's all going to tie back to women. So go ahead.
The Duluth laws basically are laws that in favor women in domestic violence situations. Basically, if you're the strongest and the biggest, then you automatically get put into jail. Okay?
That's not true. Go ahead. That's literally not true.
Wait.
That's literally not true. That's literally not true.
The truth out there, it is the truth.
That is not true. That's not how it even works.
Young man, you have a bun in your head.
What does that mean? A man bun. My hair, yeah, because my hair grows. You're bald headed. You're bald, bro. Hold on, we're not gonna do that because my hair still grow and my D still gets up. Y'all niggas bald headed, so it's really lacking testosterone.
Yeah, probably for other dudes. So you
got you exactly. Because if I was to ask that nigga to come on camera, he gonna look like a freaking he gonna look like The Stuff. Y'all remember the movie The Stuff? You remember the movie The Stuff? That's what they gonna look like, bro. Just a whole bunch of goo. I know niggas. I could tell by the sound of your voice that you was never that nigga. You was never that nigga. I let my fucking hair down. I look like a lion. You don't have no hair. I can play Mario, braid my hair, and next thing you know, we braiding each other. That's what I can do. Okay? All right. And they always sound the same. Every time, they always sound the same. If he would have got on camera, he would have been bigger than the earth itself. He would have been bigger than the earth itself. He would have had his own gravitational pull. Orbit. The laws favor the person who is smaller because they can get Duluth law. The Duluth law, bro, they be trying to sound so smart and they're so dumb. They try to sound so smart, fam. That's why I start laughing every time. The Duluth law. You got to understand what's going on with women nowadays, right? In this society, all right, is that the laws favor women, okay? And what we need is some order and correction. Because we gotta get on code because you know the women. I can't even talk like that if I try. You niggas is lame. You niggas is lame, man. Niggas said going against men for brownie points. Fam, you need to go check that goddamn smoke. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you up again just because you talking. Nigga, go fix your smoke detector. Did you fix the smoke detector?
No.
Bro, go ahead.
But you look like you keep talking about people gotta go ball. Like you gotta go ball, bro. I see it. It's in your future.
That's fine. It ain't here. But go ahead.
But this is my thing, bro. Like,
yep. So how am I de-watching?
Yeah, because why you got an issue with these dudes doing whatever they want to do?
I don't have wait, talk about. I never said I had an issue.
You obviously do.
I don't know. I have an issue with you. Okay, so here's my issue, right? I don't have an issue with you finding love overseas. I don't care. My thing is when you're a passport bro getting online still talking about black women, or you're a black man as a passport bro still getting online worried about women in the States. Bro, you left. You're not part of the community no more. Fuck you and your mixed kids. Bye. Like, move. You don't have to worry about nothing that's going on over here. Marry out. Shut up.
But you're married though, so you should.
I'm married to a black woman, a black woman from the States.
Why you got your cape on? That should have nothing to do with you.
Because I love black women, my nigga, and I'll be damned if I let black men get online behind the camera. Listen, Kevin Samuels is dead. Right, that nigga. Let me say this one more time. The nigga fucking dead. Right. We got too many niggas trying. We got too many niggas trying to be. You know what? You also know why. Want to know why I do what I do? Right? It's because I got black women in my family. I don't have my black mother no more. My black mama gone. She dead. Yeah. I'll be damned if I let black men be the new white man getting online behind the camera talking shit about black women all day. I'll be the nigga. I'll be the biggest fucking pander.
Why don't you talk about men or motivated men to be good husbands, bro?
Because because you niggas you're never going to be a good husband.
Why are you saying that?
Because y'all trash.
Damn, bro, you sound like the feminist.
Because you're trash. You're never going to be a good husband because you're never going to, Mike, y'all are never going to be good husbands because you don't want to be good husbands.
I mean, it's kind of hard to want to be a husband nowadays.
You're proving my point. It's not. It's literally not. It's literally not. There are so many beautiful black women to love that are wife material right now. You don't qualify. Not you, but them. They don't qualify. Y'all don't want to be husbands, my nigga. You want to
have their kids?
What's your body count?
There's a few.
What's a few?
I don't like to brag on
my okay, I'm not asking you to brag. I'm asking you to be real. What's your body count?
It's cool now.
No, what's your body count, bro? Answer the question.
Why are you asking me that?
Because it needs to be. I'm gonna show you that you don't want to be a husband. What's your body count?
I got 5.
That's actually not too bad. I thought you was gonna be like a 10 or something. That's not bad, bro. Why you didn't marry now one of them women?
I mean, a part of me felt like, like
how old are you?
I'm not where I want to be financially.
So why did you have intercourse?
I bought into the hype, like many people do.
Okay. So how old are you?
25.
Oh, nigga, yeah, you can't find out. I'm 28 now. I got married at 25. My wife was 30. Like, nigga, it's not. Come on, grow up.
30 or 34.
I'm 28 now. My wife is 33. I said I got married at 25. So when I was 25, she was 30.
I mean, from my perspective, it seems like you settled. No disrespect.
How did I settle?
I was like the first woman that gave you play, maybe.
No, my body count's 10, and 8 of the women that I was with was a relationship. So would you like to try again? So how is that settling?
She's older than you. That's not it.
What is wrong? What is wrong with that being older than me? I saw what I want. I saw what I wanted. I went for what I wanted.
I don't believe an older woman can learn from a younger man like that.
Well, because you guys are not men. The fuck? You guys are not men.
You're like a little brother.
You guys are not men. Sorry. What do you mean? You never seen how Stella got her groove back?
What do you? Come on.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, fam. You feel me?
Quantify as a man?
Because you guys are immature. It's not hard to find a freaking wife.
It is hard.
It's not hard. You niggas make it hard. You're the problem in all your freaking relationships.
You're pandering to all of these women.
I'm not pandering. You show. There you go. There you go. Yep, right there.
Yes, you even got a mask. Yeah, you funny, bro. You're gonna end up like Derek Jackson, bro. Chill out.
Yeah, y'all been saying the same thing for 3 years, and yet I'm viral on everything. Y'all been saying the same thing for 3 years, and yet I'm viral on multiple different platforms. Now try again.
Yeah,
Now what? Now what? So all right, so we're gonna end up like Derek Jackson. Gotcha. So at the same time, fam, it's plenty of wives out here. You just don't qualify for one. You don't want one. Why you can't find one? If I was a single man, I stepped out in your city, I'll be married tomorrow.
So I mean that's you, man. You don't really discern. You don't have the gift.
How do I don't discern? What are you talking about?
You talking about you gonna
You
get
do
married
know-
tomorrow?
You do know I got married in 6 months. You do know I got married in 6 months, and God literally told me my wife was my wife. I didn't have to do what y'all did because I got a relationship with the one.
What's up?
Yeah, so I already shared that testimony, my nigga. So with that being said, that's why no other woman gets my attention. There will never be me sliding in a goddamn
Don't say
DM.
never, bro.
No,
Like, if
never.
something is
I can say never. Okay, you want me to say this? If me and my wife don't make it, right? If me and my wife don't make it, okay, cool. Then I will slide in somebody else's DM. Cool, blah blah blah. But until then, no woman gets a look from me. Point blank, because I love my wife. I choose my wife. I die to the flesh daily.
I respect that.
All right, then. So it's not hard.
Into it, we all
It's
have,
not.
like,
You don't have that. You don't have. You'll never have that. You don't want to be married, nigga. If you did,
can I give a scenario?
oh, here we go. What? Of some you never been through.
All right, let's talk about like Iman Shumpert, right? He agreed in his prenuptial agreement that he loves his wife so much, right? He said, if I cheat, I will give you all of this stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of men do that because they start feeling like arrogant and feeling like
how much?
Never cheat.
Now watch this. How much did Tiana Taylor get?
He took him to the cleaners, man.
No, she didn't, you dumbass, because you didn't even read it. You didn't even fucking reid it, and you never even you didn't even read it. You didn't read it. You didn't read it. You didn't read it. You didn't read it. You did not read it, fam. You didn't read it or listen to her side of the story. She got nothing. All she got paid back, that $1 million, all that was paying him back. I mean, paying her back.
This was our argument. She's like, oh, when we broke up, I was big.
I ain't got time. I ain't got time for fucking dumbass niggas, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because that's what I mean. They're dumb. They're dumb. Unintelligent. Black men today, dumb. Goodness gracious. The motherfucker didn't get anything. He paid her $1 million for the stuff that he damaged and he owed. You niggas are idiots. Every single time you come up here and say something dumb because you're an idiot. Point blank, period. Every single time. You're gonna lie, you're gonna manipulate the truth because you don't care. And like I said, and matter of fact, you the type of nigga that should never be married. You the type of nigga that should never be married, fam. Stay to yourself. Don't even breed. Nigga probably already got kids. Don't even breed, nigga. Keep your stuff in your pants. We don't need another you running around here. Fuck, they never took him to the cleaners. What are you talking about? They always act like these niggas, they don't read anything. Go freaking read it. And go get her side of the story too. Niggas always lie. Why you always lying? Why you always lying? I can't stand when niggas don't come up and address the prompt. And then we get to go into, well, let me give you, let's discuss. You should have heard C Dave and Public Live about what? C Dave's and Public Live about what?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to come up. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, my bad. You good? You good? All right. God, you guys are idiots. not her. Just came up. But like you men, bro, idiots. Freaking idiots, bro. Freaking idiots, man. Goodness gracious. Passport idiots. And red pill, red. You know, I'm gonna call you niggas red pill Beyblades because you're always spinning around on another man. I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and restart before I get in trouble. Jazz, I see you. I'm gonna let you up in a second. I couldn't help myself. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble, bro. So I had to go ahead and restart the live. Y'all did recently tell me Y'all, why did a reach tell me at the transatlantic? Hold on. All right, I'm back, y'all. Got a phone call. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I know that nigga Armor was not in this mug, bro. That nigga always out of like, bro. You always come out of nowhere. Like y'all always come out. Like, why are you here? These ninjas are dumb. He said black men are too strong and have been enslaved and transported across the what? Nigga, idiots. But I'm telling you, bro, they're idiots. Y'all tap the screen, shed a lot. What's up, Jazz?
What's up?
Yeah, I had to go ahead and you know me. Hey, they took away my live access on my other account, so I'm gonna have to rebuild another one. That's why I gotta be. I gotta be very, very. I don't know what I did. I don't know what it was. I'm still waiting on an appeal, but we'll see what happens. But I'm
probably winning the appeal. They did something stupid like that to me the other day.
It's been 5 days.
They
still ain't got back to it. I sent them a personal message though.
Well, they didn't say we're gonna stand by our decision, and they're probably still reviewing it. Then
we'll see. We just felons can't get passports. Well, y'all be tripping on YouTube, man. Why y'all assuming these people felons? That's why.
I mean, or they got over a whole bunch of money in child support arrears that'll get them too.
Yeah,
that's why they be mad about child support.
What's wrong with the
mama be going to Dubai and they can't?
What's wrong with the Buddy says, what's wrong with the passport? Nothing wrong with your passport.
You be so mad.
Nothing wrong with your passport, bro. It's just like I just find it funny for. Okay, I'm gonna let him talk. What's up, man?
Yo,
y'all tap the screen, share a lot. What's going on, brother?
I'm good, bro. I just came in and said, what's up with the passports, man?
Any man who is a passport, bro, or identifies with red pill, right, is a loser. Because if you got a passport and you're winning, why are you complaining about women in the States? You won, right? You got you a wife. So why then are you still on the internet talking about we this and we that and black women are out of order? Not shut the fuck up and be married to your other, make you a new race of people and be happy. Don't worry about black issues no more. And when something happens to you, we don't march. That's what you get.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, I think travel is good. It's good to see the world, all your options.
Nothing wrong with that.
And if you find that the women in other nations are more receptive to you, then be happy.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
At the same time, shut up about black women over here. That's all I'm saying. Don't talk bad about black women over here. You left. You're not our problem. You're not part of our community. F your kids. All of that. Like you are not our concern. You married out. So don't expect us to march for you, support you. And if you come back to the States and something bad happens to you, don't expect us to get behind because you're not part of our community. That's all I'm saying. Like, go be with your other race of women and be happy. But keep black women out your mouth as a black man, because they're not your problem. You won. You won. Stay on the winning side. You won, fam. Bye. But there's nothing wrong with traveling and going to see the world. If you find true love on the other side of the continent, you're good. Nobody's knocking that. But at the same time, why are you talking trash about black women at the same time? You won, right? Shut the fuck up. That's it.
I mean, I think the guys who left the USA I don't think they really consider themselves part of the community, the black community, like what you're saying. Perhaps they no longer want people to march for them. And they're not really if they're living in Thailand, I don't live in Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're living in Thailand or the Philippines or somewhere, they're less likely to be in a mix-up with police brutality and stuff like that. So they don't need you to march for them anyway.
They're still online.
They're living a different life.
Put your microphone.
They don't feel that they need your protection.
Put your microphone down. Put your microphone down. Put your podcast equipment up and just shut up about black women. That's my overall thing. You're a black man married to an Asian or married outside your race or whatever. I don't, or maybe even a freaking black woman from Africa. I don't care. But don't talk bad about black American women here, descendants of slave women here, because you won. So nobody cares about you flexing your wife. You're supposed to love your wife, but don't degrade the sisters in your process. You won. At the same time, when you do all that, all they're asking is shut the fuck up. You don't got to talk bad about black women no more.
Who's they?
Black passport bros, the failures in life.
I think if you are fortunate enough to live close to a beach somewhere or in a condo, I wouldn't say you're a loser.
You are a loser. Imagine leaving the whole country to find a woman. I know for a fact men who did like that, because I always see how they look. Y'all have the same, not you, but they always have the same aesthetic. They weren't chosen. They weren't that guy. They never were that guy. They're always big. They have their own gravitational pull. They're always bald. They always bald headed. I'm serious. They always have a look. They always have a look. Always bald headed. Always unqualified. Unattractive. I get it. I understand. You weren't that guy. Women don't like you here. Okay, cool. So you leave here and go to where you like. That's fine. But because you weren't a chosen man, don't be putting down your sisters. You just be happy that you found a woman that would love you with your flaws and all. Because every time I ask these dudes to come on camera, that's not the face that any woman from the States with standards would want to sit on. It's not. And I get it. I understand. You weren't that guy. You look wrong.
You let women sit on your face, bro?
I let my wife sit on my face, yeah. I'm a man. I'm not no little boy. Like I'm a man. I'm not no little boy.
Motherfucker, right?
That's fine. But what I'm saying is probably that there's different types of men in the world. As I was saying, I don't think people who have managed to go and live on a condo and a beach somewhere, that doesn't make them a failure. I don't see.
They were a failure with women in the States. I'm not saying that you don't have any money. I'm not going to call you broke. I'm saying you were a loser here in the States. And that's literally what they be half the time. They were a loser here.
I disagree.
Man, Friday, if I, as a woman, had to travel out of the country to be liked by someone, what would you assume about me?
I don't think that they have to be traveling.
No, but just to take it.
I'm sorry, wait, hold on. I just gotta ask one thing. Hold on, time out. Are you married? Are you married, brother?
I'm divorced, bro.
So your wife didn't sit on your face?
No, brother, no woman has ever sat on my face.
Okay, did you eat the box?
Boring.
But did you eat the box? That's all I'm asking.
Let's not go into it.
No. I'm saying it's okay. I'm just asking. But no. Don't. No. I'm sitting. No. I'm bro. Just answer the question.
Perhaps.
All right. That's all I'm saying, bro. So literally, you knew what the fuck I meant. You knew what I meant. Like literally, like so you act like you don't eat the box. Get the heck out of here. We grown men.
He probably thinks it's a boring ass nigga.
Admit it, bro.
I divorce you too.
It's so hostile, bro. It's horses for courses at different types. Some men are eating it, some men are feeding it.
The ones that are eating it, they get long lasting lives. They get home cooked meals in peace. That's what they get.
I was
Men that don't get divorced.
I was only just saying that, you know.
I'm just saying.
Consider them like
It's like a
necessary.
happy pill. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Overseas.
I guess
Lots
not.
of good things overseas. The world is a big place.
You're gonna have to eat coochie overseas too, sir. So I understand.
Malaysia.
You're already disqualifying yourself. You go out of season, you say, eating cat is yucky. Ew.
Different places. You don't have to stay.
L in the chat for losers that don't eat box. L in the chat. Woo.
So how much head have you given?
Tomatoes.
You a throat goat then?
Oh God. Oh my goodness. This isn't about me, sir. This is your your ill effect to eating box. That's kind of trash. Are you 12? You're grown as hell. We gotta grow up. You gotta grow up like yesterday.
You know the size matter.
Better luck next time.
Talk about it. Let's talk about it. How many?
You need to talk about that. You need to talk about that to your ex-wife, because I almost guarantee that's the top 3 reasons why she divorced you.
How do you know I didn't divorce her? Actually.
Well, you would have said it by now, and I mean, she probably forced you.
I haven't said much. You
You think eating cat is yucky, and you're married?
I would just responding to what the guy was talking about. I didn't expect it to go there.
Well, yeah. You don't go nowhere when it comes to you, apparently. All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna be quiet.
You don't need to do all of that.
Tomatoes in the chat. You're the second man today that's confessed to not eating box. That's some wild shit. That's like not drinking water, sir.
Well, chat.
I know you just dehydrated mess.
Perhaps done some things, been some places that doesn't appeal to you.
I don't know. I can't like compare not liking Brussels sprouts to not eating box. I mean,
oh, I see you have a sexual. You can't get off sex off your mind. I see that.
I mean, I'm just flabbergasted that a grown man. You sound like you're over 40 and you don't eat box. That's crazy.
Well, that's. I mean, that's the base level.
Do you pay all the bills? Do you pay all the bills? Like, are you providers?
Females, they just want to talk about.
Do you pay all the bills?
I was hoping that perhaps the conversation.
Okay, we can talk about money now. So, do you pay all the bills?
As I told you, I'm divorced, so I pay my own bills. Obviously.
But when you were married, sir, that's what I'm referring to. Did you pay all the bills? Yes or no?
Of course I did.
Oh, okay. So I guess it made it a little bit.
Not germane to the topic of the
discussion. I still feel like that.
And red pill men. Should we talk about that? Perhaps?
Oh man. Yeah, red pill men. At least the ones that I've spoken to, they at least believe in eating box. But anyways, let's move along.
That's so funny.
How long ago was this divorce, sir?
Oh, come on! I'm not at liberty to go into my complete history just like this. I've mentioned it. I've been honest. I don't need to go into all of that. Come on.
Okay. So I mean, I guess I just want to understand. I want to understand though. I just want to understand, sir. I just want to understand. Okay, you're great. I'm sure it's going to be boring anyway. We don't need to hear it because you don't even believe in eating box, so we know it's going to be boring. So let's move on to something else. You said that men that move overseas, right? That they might not need our care and protection because they're living in this place that they're supposedly no longer needing it because they're less likely to experience racism. Is that what you said?
No, what I said was when your learned friend, the gentleman, said that you won't have our protection. I merely said to him, perhaps they don't consider themselves part of the community. And overseas, they're less likely to be victims of police brutality.
Well, I mean, I would just think that a group of men that don't believe that they're a part of our community anymore wouldn't feel the need to talk about that community anymore.
I agree.
Like on my days off, sitting in the sunshine, minding my business, drinking my Starbucks, the last thing I'm thinking about is what white men are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah, so like, it just kind of makes sense if, just like Shannon said, if these men are supposedly happy where they are and they happen to be one of the passport bros that go and live overseas and find their woman, what need is there really to continue speaking on and degrading Black women? Can you answer that question?
I see. Well, as for the degrading, I don't think anybody should be degraded. But if you're asking me what need do they have to talk about the topic of women who came from the same genetic type empowers them. I think it's a fair statement to say that people in the West, where I'm from, in the UK, and perhaps in the America where you live, there seems to be a certain level of degeneracy amongst the people, and they might feel that they might need to discuss it with their peers.
But they're not talking about Black people in general. They're talking about Black women.
Well,
so let's try that again.
I'm just giving you my observations. You said
no, sir. We're not going to do that. You also observe Black men who are supposedly passport bros, who are supposedly happily living overseas, degrading and talking negatively about Black women. So my question to you is, for what reason do they need to do that if they supposedly don't consider themselves a part of the community anymore? And they have their woman.
Okay. The first thing I said, I'm going to repeat it, is I don't.
Can you just answer the question?
So you said it again, but I did say I don't think anybody should be degraded. That's the first thing.
And then you went and made a general statement that they must be talking about the community in general, when that's not what we're speaking on. We're speaking on, see, something that you haven't learned about me yet. I can tell you're new here. I don't let people dance around questions that I ask. I asked a very specific question regarding these men who are speaking on Black women in particular. What reason would they need to do that if they're supposedly better off and happier and don't consider them a part of our community, if they are successful passport bros outside of this country with the women that they want? Are you going to answer that question?
I gotta read something. Sabrina Ellen said, "You should be degraded for not eating the box." I'm sorry, I had to laugh. We all had to laugh.
Shame.
Crazy.
Shame.
That's crazy.
That's funny.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Answer the question, please.
What's the question again? Something like, what reason do they have to talk about women? Is that the question?
Black women, yes.
Yeah. So a reason. This is. I don't think that they should be, but if they are, I think that the reasons for them doing that would be the fact that there seems to be, an issue between Black men and Black women in the Western world. I think that's why they would be talking about it. That's my opinion.
He's not in the Western world anymore. I mean, I feel like this is just one of those situations where you just don't want to call a spade because you are contradicting yourself, claiming that these men are also happy overseas. They have the women that they want. And the only reason that they have to talk about Black women is because they came from a black box.
Well, let's ask you like this.
I'm confused.
Okay, Man Friday. I think your answer would have been better appropriated if you didn't use it for this scenario. We're talking about specifically passport bro. Mm-hmm. They're happy. What reason do they have to get behind the camera to talk bad about Black women still? They're married. They moved on. So why are they still talking? But if you was to say, well, Black men having a discussion about Black men's issue. No. They're out. They're gone. They're married. They're out the picture. They shouldn't have no reason to talk about women over. So she's asking specifically why them? Why are they still talking?
Yeah, I get her question, and that was my answer. But if that wasn't so far, I'll put it a different way. Perhaps the passport bros in Thailand or Malaysia or the Philippines or wherever they are, they talk about Black women when they're comparing their past lives in the West to their new life in the Philippines, and they're explaining to their passport brethren that this is what I had and this is what I have now. It's a comparison. I think that's not what do it.
If they were comparing, it'd be different. But I'm
sorry, but that's goofy as fuck. I'm sorry.
They're degrading, Man Friday. What they're saying is these women are better than Black women, and the problem with Black women is X, Y, and Z. Right.
Well, what did they say the problem with Black women?
He just acknowledged that he knows this. Like literally in what he's explained, he's just trying to make it sound cute.
Well, let's make it.
He knows exactly what we're talking about, but he's trying to deflect because he doesn't want to acknowledge that these men clearly aren't as happy as they think they are. Number one. Number two, half of these men are not actually marrying these women. They're just out there hunching and catching STDs.
I don't know.
And getting women pregnant and leaving and being someplace where they don't have to be. They don't have have to be held accountable for child support like they do here. That's really the only thing that they're doing here. I mean, and that's just a fact. Okay. So I don't understand why we're acting oblivious to what's actually happening. But just like yourself, who clearly is not a Black American man, you're trying to speak on behalf on behalf of Black American men, and is making you okay again, which are Black American men who we're referring to.
True.
That's who we're referring to.
Well, so what do you what's not true? Because I didn't hear you.
Believe it or not, all passport bros are not from the USA, but you wouldn't know that.
We're not talking.
Wait,
you wouldn't know what the fuck I know. I have a passport, sweetheart, and I don't have a need. And I don't have a need, because I'm grown. Because I'm grown.
But time out. I didn't say.
I'm talking about.
I didn't say. Nobody ever said that. I only talking about Black passport men. I'm not talking about them other ones. And I said, and about what I'm only addressing my community. Why would I then talk about Caucasian men? They're not the ones that's really online in masses talking bad about Black women. Now, there are some out there, but I'm only addressing my community. So why would I then talk about, it's passport bros of different? I'm not talking about that. We addressing Black men specifically. Really Black American men, but I understand how the diaspora gets drawn in.
And you see how quick they are to play victim, ladies, even the ones that are not American, right? He just tried to insult my intelligence and also assume that I am not also traveled, assume that I don't have a passport, and assume that I don't know the rhetoric of passport bros, and assume that I'm trying to talk about other men who are not Black when we were very specifically talking about Black men here.
I
now he wants to talk about my mouth being foul as if he knows me personally.
But man, I could
can do that though. I can do that. I don't know what the
but I could take it there. Let's take it there. Unmute your mic, Manfred. Let's take it there. Let's talk about all of them. Even the Caucasian man who's a passport bro still gets dogged out. We saw the example of Chad and his Filipino wife. That was all over TikTok. We saw the Black man with his Asian wife when she called him UGLY, and how she, Asian women are very direct. They're not gonna hold nothing. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. Gotta handle that one, buddy. Yeah. So he took offense to that. I mean, all these guys have a look, and if we be real, you gotta unmute your mic, brother. Unmute your mic.
Yeah, I mean, I can't claim to have seen all of the Black passport bros from the USA. Maybe they are not up to your personal standards. I'm not going to make a comment on how good looking they are. I was just making a comment that perhaps they're not as losing as you think if they're living a life on the beach somewhere. That was my only observation when I came on. If you think they're ugly, that's fine. I wouldn't consider it to be losing living on the beach.
Okay, let's start with the trolling. Let me start with the trolling. Let me be real, okay? Mm-hmm. We know, women know, that these weren't chosen men. Because even the way they talk, they out themselves, brother. Okay? They say women didn't like me. The women over here are this, that, and third. A man who gets women doesn't have anything negative to say about women. A man who knows how to move around and navigate through women doesn't have anything bad to say about women. There's bad women, there's good women. Choose better. I didn't have to get a whole passport to go find a wife. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. Nobody is saying that there's nothing morally wrong with. There is nothing wrong with that. Bro, okay? I've dated an African woman. She moved to the States, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing wrong with you finding love with a new, not with a new race, with a different race of people, with women from the motherland. Nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, when you do that, why, if you're happy, why are Black women, American women, descendants of slave women, on your mind? That's the question. You should be with your wife.
Yeah, I don't think there's you got no argument for me there, sir. I mean, if what you just said, I totally agree with. I mean, but I'm not sure why they would be talking about the women. And you're saying that they are. I was trying to give a plausible reason why I think that they might be. That's why I made the comparison. I said they're probably comparing them to the new life that they have. But really, I'm sure that they should have better things to do with their life.
So you don't really know. So okay, I got. So you really haven't come across this type of passport man that is talking bad about black people.
I have. I've seen it online. What I've seen online is what I said. They're saying the opinion, like, over here the women are nice. They treat you nicer than them. So it's a comparison thing. And I did mention earlier that I think their reason for doing it.
So in most of your lives, they're just so in most of your lives that you come across, they're just comparing women.
So when she asked me, or when you asked me, I'm not sure which one of you were, or both of you asked me, and my reasons for saying why they might be talking about or mentioning women from the USA is because they're trying to tell their brethren, look, there's an option for you here as well. This is what I was dealing with, and this is what I'm dealing with now. And apart from that, I don't know why they would be talking about.
If you love if you love your own community of women so much, why even compare them? Because if I wanted to, bro, I really could turn into a coon, because I really could say every man is better than a black man. I really could say every other group of man is a harder worker than a black man. I could say black men lost to the white man, and that's why you're taking your anger out on women. I could go all the way. I'm sorry.
I don't agree with that. I said, if that's what you feel, we could have that discussion.
Did black men win against the Caucasian man in the States?
What do you mean win against him?
Are black men in power in the States?
The States was never a country for black men. The States, let me finish. The States was made by Europeans on the backs of African Americans and on the backs of Native Americans.
Yeah. So who has? There were black folks already here.
I think if you ask me a question, you should let me answer.
So who has power? Do black men have any power in the States?
Question, you should let me answer.
Go ahead. So you want to go down the history lesson? Go ahead. You're going to tell me about my history. Go ahead.
No, I'm going to tell you about with your incorrect statement. You're saying like who made or won or whatever in the USA, and I'm saying the USA was never a country for black men. It was never. You black men like yourself, you're there by accident. You're there by accident.
No, I'm not.
And you're there by accident. You're the unintended.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm literally not.
You are.
Not all of us are.
Not all of us are. No, we're not.
Well, I can tell you how you are.
There were black folks already.
You're not going to tell us anything. There are African ancestors that were already here in America. Wonderful, thank you. There were already Africans that were here before Christopher Columbus marched his crusty toes on this land. They were already here. They were already planting. They were already cropping. They were already hunting. They were already building civilizations. They just don't mention us very much in history books, sir. So not all of us are descendants of enslaved people. That's a fact.
That's what I was trying to get around to, but go ahead.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Okay. Yeah, I like to say what I'm saying without being interrupted.
All right, I'm gonna mute my mic. Go ahead.
Yeah, when I say you're there by accident, I mean that when the Europeans established the nation, what they call the USA today, it wasn't their intention that there should be black free people living as citizens and having rights. That wasn't their intention. You were there to be slaves. All the people in the Americas, that was the case. It's only that over the subsequent hundreds of years, they couldn't really justify your enslavement because you proved yourself to be as good a worker as them. Whatever tasks they gave you to do, you purchased your freedom, and then it just didn't look right. There was no justifiable reason for them to keep you in a position of servitude because you proved yourself to be equal to them in every way. But trust and believe, they didn't bring you over here for that purpose. They bring you over here to be a slave. And the fact that you're still there, they used to refer to you as the Negro problem because you were a problem for them. And this is how they thought they solved it by 1865 and then by 1965. So it is an accident. That's what I mean. It was unintended consequences why you're a citizen today. It was not the Europeans' intention. And thank you for letting me finish my point.
So there's parts in Africa that are conquered too. Overall, Africa's, well, I'm not gonna speak on totality of Africa, but very much Chinese conquered them. Very certain places conquered in Africa. And again, over here, black folks have no power. So when I say lost to the Caucasian man, overall, they did lose to other races of people. And over here, last time I checked, every dollar doesn't have a black man on it. Our political power, mostly Caucasian men. Everything, mostly Caucasian men. They took everything. So if I wanted to say, hey, Caucasian men beat the white man, beat the black man, I could literally say that, because look at the things that we face, as such as systemic racism, issues. We don't have that power. We do and don't at the same time. You got to read in between the lines when I say that. If you niggas come together, we would get some shit done. But
Africans were already traveling the world, just letting you know. Like, we were already covering areas of the United States long before Christopher Columbus, long before a lot of white tea people. They just weren't coming over and taking over. They didn't feel the need to claim and rename things the way white tea people did. They didn't feel the need to clear everyone out of every space that they entered like white tea people do. That's the difference.
So, I mean, I like you said it was an accident. Yeah, we know we weren't supposed to be free. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's my opinion. But I'll just correct your friend. Christopher Columbus, he landed in the Bahamas. Actually, he never went to North America. So when you make the position, the point that you made, Chaz, you know, you need to just sharpen up a little bit. They were talking about the Americas the Americas as included the Caribbean, North and South. When you talk, you're talking about North America, but you're being inaccurate.
What are you talking about? That is what the history books tell people, is my point. The history books tell people, they're telling young children right now as we speak, that Christopher Columbus touched base first in North America and conquered surrounding areas. They're giving white tea people the credit of America being.
You're repeating that, but that's inaccurate. That's my point.
But she was using that as an
Bahamas
example.
wasn't even established at that point, and the Bahamas is now U.S. territory as well. So I understand your point.
Oh no, no. Caribbean is not actually. But
So Puerto Rico is not considered the Caribbean. The Puerto Rico is U.S. territory.
Cherry picking.
I'm not cherry picking shit. I specifically named Caribbean islands.
Talking about you, yeah, you did.
The Bahamas is also the Bahamas.
You could name.
Sir.
You could. Look, you know something. Let me
The
talk.
Bahamas is U.S. territory. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you.
I'm gonna mute up because you.
No, you can get dropped.
Hey,
You
hold
can get
on,
dropped if you want to play those
hold on,
games.
hold
You
on,
can
hold
get
on.
fucking dropped.
Hold on,
Because
Dad,
I'm talking to you. You're not going to make false statements and think you're not going to get checked.
Hold on, Dad, we got to restart it. We got to restart it.
We get.
We got to restart it. I'll be right back.
Y'all dudes know that men across the board suck at marriage.
That's me talking. I got tagged in something. I didn't even know I got tagged in something. Who sent me a message? Like, what are you talking about? Oh, it was accident. Oh man. Oh man. Boys, man, like oh, we was about to go down the history lesson rabbit hole, bro. We was about to go down the history lesson rabbit hole, bro. Like, nigga ain't got time for that shit. Nigga ain't got time for it. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh man, but no, that comment was fun. I wish I could find that comment again. You should be something for not eating the box. It's crazy work. Nasty work. You know what? Come on. I'll switch it up later. I'll switch it up later, fam. I ain't gonna lie. I'll switch it up later. YouTube. How y'all been, man? I know I haven't really chilled with y'all in a long time. Like this, man. We're gonna try to make it fun. We're gonna try to make it fun, man. If you wasn't here earlier for the extra 30 of y'all that was here, he is a used car. Yes, he is. For the extra 30 of y'all that wasn't here a minute ago, you missed it. Actually, I'm gonna put it on the screen so you can read it. I ain't gonna even lie. No Kizzy. I'm gonna put it on the screen so you can read it. Y'all tap the screen, share the live. Tap the screen, share the live. How do I do this? Oh, you know what? Yeah, because I want y'all to read this. This shit was crazy. His sideburns. That's what I'm saying, bro. But it looked like somebody took his face and just his beard go like this. For real though. His beard, like I never seen a beard like this. And I told you these niggas look the same, bro. They didn't like Sid the squirrel or whatever Sid is from Ice Age. Black women, y'all read that. Y'all read that right there. Y'all read that on YouTube, bro. And y'all tell me, read all this shit. This nigga, it's a whole belief system around IBMOR. They say, oh my God, this is crazy. We know that the illusion of submission is the best that a woman can offer a man under this genocentric system of white supremacy. A woman is only truly submissive when society doesn't give her a choice. What do you want me to do with that? What do you want me to do with that? That's crazy. That's crazy. All women on TikTok, type in IBMOR. IBMOR. Shout out to Public. He sent this to me. I had no idea that this was a belief system. Just type the capital IBMOR and click on the wiki. You got to click on the wiki. IBM stands for Introspective Black Men of Reform. Yep. Y'all tap the screen, share live. That's what it stands for. Crazy work. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm tripping. I'm going to listen to light. I need to get spicy with it. My bad. I'm tripping. Nah, fuck that. Nah. Yeah. Fuck you niggas. I thought I had a worse one than that. I really did. I understand the need to have some. Wait, what? I understand the need to have someone under you to feel powerful. As a word, God comes. Yeah, hey, that's what black men have. He did not make a video of that. Did he? No, I don't think he did. Yes, IBMOR. Sad case, bro. Sad case. I didn't know it was a belief system. If I would have known, I would have said something. I didn't know when I first. Shannon, did you get the creators I sent to Jazz yet? Huh? What you mean? Did I get the creators? What creators? What you mean? I don't know. I don't know what you mean. I'm sorry. Who? I hope his ex-wife is getting her box 8 as he speaks. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hello, some creators were talking about black women as well. Yeah, who are these creators? Who are these creators? These niggas trash. Oh shit! I got my volume down. I'm tripping. What'd you say?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, it was some creators. It was all over yesterday. I had took so many screenshots, but I sent it to Jazz and she said that she was gonna send it to you. So I wanted to see, did you see them across your FYP?
Oh, my bad. I forgot. I'm not gonna lie.
I ain't gonna.
I forgot.
It's fine, but that was the only thing I wanted to say.
Yeah, I do have the screenshots. I can send them to you, Shannon.
Discord?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, people. I do have a Discord. It's in my link tree.
Mine is too, but the link doesn't work. It expires like every 7 days. So you can DM me if you guys want the updated link in my Discord.
And I have gotten on Instagram and started getting spicy. We got a video that's going stupid right now, and it's going stupid. It's going very stupid. So Shannon was a man.
I look white.
Yeah, on Instagram, one of my things. What? Oh, it's the man with the woman's name. Oh yeah, you coming up. You do know Shannon is a unisex name, right? It's always you niggas with no like profile pic. Like y'all just you're cowards.
But his name is DeQuavius.
Like that. Like you guys don't be knowing what the heck you're talking about. Oh my god, here we go. Go ahead, bro.
What's up, Shannon?
What's up, man?
What's up? You added me, so talk to me.
Yeah, I mean, you in the comments saying that this is a girl's name. You do know it's a unisex name, right?
Yeah, I know it is.
Then why did you say it's a girl's name specifically?
Because I just said that, just to get a little bit of attention from you.
Oh, you need my
here. Huh?
You need my attention. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, I needed this.
Hold on, Jazz, mute up. I'm sorry. Damn, but
I needed you to add me so that we can have a conversation.
Let's get it. Who are you?
I'm Oracle. You see it?
No, what's your real name? Not your birth. I mean, like, not your whole name, fam. Just your first name.
Steven.
Okay. What's going on, Steven? Y'all tap the screen, share aloud. Go ahead.
All right. So just explain something to me for a minute, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you spend so much time up here bashing men?
Well, I drive
and
trucks.
Not enough time correcting them.
I drive trucks and then I get home and bash men.
Why don't you correct women?
What do women?
You're one-sided. You agree?
No.
You're not. Let me tell you something. You're a threat to what's going on right now because you're just one-sided.
You got to fix your signal, buddy.
The McDonald's Wi-Fi not cutting?
I don't know. Boost Mobile. Cricket Wireless.
I want to know what's happening right now. What is this top secret stuff that's happening that you're disrupting? I'm a little bit confused about that.
I don't know. Y'all tap the screen, share it loud. I'm a threat. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Come on.
You're interrupting the circle jerk manifesto.
Oh, man. I'm a threat, y'all. YouTube, I'm a threat, man. All 63 of y'all, I'm a threat. That's crazy. That nigga on Dish Network. That nigga let he drop. You're a threat. Oh man, look at you.
Imagine how long he's been sitting here watching.
That's how you know that's how you look. The devil took you out, boy.
How long he's been sitting here watching you, waiting to say that one thing that's going to get your attention.
This nigga said,
Crazy.
"I'm a threat." That's crazy work.
I wanted your attention.
No, I want to bring him back up. I'm sorry, I gotta bring him back up. Let's see if he can connect. That mother gonna. Hey, hold on. Any of my subscribers, right? Y'all start spamming the loading signal. I got a loading emoji, right? Y'all put that in the box. Why do you spend so much time up here? What you mean? I only go live Monday through Thursday. What do you mean? I only go look at the loading emoji, bro. It's funny. Like I literally only go live Monday through Thursday. So like, what do you mean I spend so much time up here? For 4 hours. Like what do you mean? What he said? If a passport bro red pill man finds love or success and date, nothing. Actually, hold on. If a passport bro or red pill man finds love and success and date, how is that an L? because they're losers. That's why. Like, you can find love anywhere. I don't care about that. But when you get online and start using that to talk about women, black women still, when you married out or dated out and you left the community, bye. Like, you don't need to talk about black women no more. That's why you're a walking L, because you can't get black women off your mind, even though you be cuddled up with your Caucasian woman or your Asian woman. You miss the black box. It don't get as wet. I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. Anywho, the point is, you can be married to or with someone else, I'm sorry, and then you still worried about black American women. Like, leave black American women alone. You're gone. So why are black American women? Imagine being laid down to your Asian or Caucasian woman, right? And you wake up, be like, the problem with you black women. What? Why are you? Go talk to your wife. Go talk to your wife. That boy, I can't believe this man really came up here and said he wanted attention from me. That is crazy. But that's y'all niggas weird. I really got y'all shook, fam. Damn. I've been going that viral on TikTok. Shit. On Twitter, on Facebook. Y'all niggas that freaking, y'all niggas, that's, you're a threat. To what? Because I don't like y'all. I don't like your mouth, nigga. I don't like the way you look. I don't like y'all. We damn nigga. In Clubhouse, bro. Clubhouse is hilarious. Old niggas talking about me on Clubhouse is funny. I gotta try to get on that now, because I gotta pop in like, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Heard y'all was talking about me. That's how I'm popping up on Twitter now. How y'all doing? The real panda bear, the biggest, not the little one, the big one. Big P, not the little one. Yeah, Clubhouse is crazy. I didn't know. Somebody told me some old niggas was chatting about me on Clubhouse. Like, y'all niggas, YouTube, y'all shook. I don't even be posting. I haven't even posted like that on YouTube in a minute. I'm finna get back active though. Don't worry. I'm finna get back active. I promise. I'm starting this week. I be tired, goddamn. I be tired. I be real tired. But we finna get back active. TikTok, I've been very active, going viral every other day. But like, my goodness, y'all boys just apparently y'all niggas lame. I can't help myself, but I'm sorry. Y'all niggas just lame. You sit around on the camera talking bad about women, fam. You're a loser. I don't know how. I can't sugarcoat it no more. I'm sorry. Y'all just, you're one-sided. What? You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I'm one-sided. I'm very one-sided because I don't like your side, nigga. I think your side stank. I think your side stank. I think your side smell like boo-boo. And on the women's side, it smell like anything that smell good. Perfume, roses, and all that. I'm not coming over there. Y'all niggas be musky. You got a musky rhetoric, a musky voice, a musky look. Everything musky. Everything smell like curry. You niggas be bathing in curry, fam. Yep. Like, just that loud aroma. Like, you just walk in like, I ain't coming over there, nigga. Y'all need soap and water, fam. You need soap and water. Ain't nothing wrong with curry, but when it's coming out your pores, that's a problem. Walk right past it. I almost faint. I'll be about to faint. The one thing, even my wife got a problem with me. I cannot walk past something that stank and not make a face. It's hard for me. They gonna want to say something to me in public because it be the wind, and then the wind working against you. You walk right past them. I can't help but look. I got to. I be man. Who the? I'm about to give you some deodorant. I'm gonna give you some Old Spice or some. You need some degree.
I'd rather smell curry than onions. That's number one.
The who?
I'd rather smell curry than onions. Onions, that's a ripe smell. That is a very strong smell. And some of these do smell like they ain't wiped right.
Onions gonna make you cry.
So here's just a tip, ladies, for those of you who are very sensitive to smells as well. They're going out someplace public. Carry one of those little Dove spray deodorants, you know, the good kind, the powder smelling one, and bring it in case you gotta spray the. People gonna be coughing, but that's okay. They'll thank you in like 30 seconds after the spray dissipates and smells good.
I can't stand no musty man. Now, woman, I think is worse, but a musty man, I can't, bro. We didn't came too far. This is not Jesus and the disciple days. I know they had bad hygiene. I get it. We have made so many advances. You shouldn't stink. I think that's I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that's disrespectful. It's one thing to be playing ball or coming from the gym. I know you're gonna stink, but when you dressed up and you stink, I got a problem with that. I got a problem with that because you got dressed up to go to the mall or go to a nice restaurant and you forgot deodorant. Your breath stank, and then I walk right past you and I gotta smell it. And then you done walked up in here with some Moses 11 sandals. Your feet black, and I'm even black in skin color, just black because you didn't use a towel or anything. And I'm mad. Now I'm mad. Or smelly feet. Oh my God, bro. I can't help it. I think bad hygiene 1 year in jail. No, but them people that be trying to have a conversation with you and they be all up in your face. Yeah, so today Tic Tacs, gum, mouthwash, toothpaste, all that, fam. God damn, that be making me mad, bro. I'll be ready to curse. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta get on the body though.
And for those of you who might be like, a little strapped on cash, coconut oil and baking soda does wonders as well.
And think about me, I'm
There's
rude.
no excuse.
I'm rude. I don't try to be, but it's on my face. I can't help it. I smell it. I'm gonna say something. Because even when it's the person trying to associate, y'all need help with anything? No, I don't need help no more. Me and a woman looking at each other like this. I don't need help no more. But you need some spearmint.
They sell tongue scrapers at the dollar store. Or you can just go and get some mint leaves from somebody. Just take a couple leaves.
Niggas don't even brush their tongue.
Publix.
Niggas don't even brush their tongue, fam. That's crazy. Hey, they show that tongue, that must be white as hell. Be like, hey man, you can't just brush your teeth. And then bro, well maybe
Somebody said they need word aluminum in there.
Oh no, the last thing y'all dudes need to be using is aluminum free deodorant. No, you should use no aluminum free deodorant, fam. You need all of it, bro. The whole nigga, you need all of it. Grown men with thrush. Oh, let me go.
Oh my goodness. No grown person should have thrush. That's for newborns. That's for infants, sweetheart. That's for toddlers that's learning how to brush their damn teeth. No grown person should have thrush.
Oh yeah, and HIV patients. Yeah, I mean they ain't got no choice. I mean they struggling from the inside out. Why you laughing? Why you laughing, brother? What the loud, dog? Like what? From the inside out, bro.
I know I shouldn't be laughing. I know I should not be laughing. It's me off.
inside out. I'm saying their literal DNA is being broken down by a virus, man. Like I'm saying, that's why you're struggling from the inside out. They can't do nothing about it. The only cure that's been known to man died with Dr. Sebi, and it's been a few reported cases where if you get a blood transfusion, I mean a blood marrow transplant or something like that. She bust out like I was it. You struggling from the inside out. She over here, but she about to pass
Where
out.
the hell I am going? I'm going. I'm going. Damn.
That is an STI on their tongue.
Oh gosh. Sick of y'all. Oh, God.
Man, my bad, y'all, man. I wouldn't try to be goofy, man. Hey, man. Hey, I'm gonna start this mug over one more time, and then we gonna have a. Why is he talking about his mug? I'm gonna start this mug over one more time, and then we gonna do an open panel. We just gonna rock with it. Fuck it. We just gonna talk about anything while I got time. Then my lab restart because they seem like the fellas don't want to engage with me today, and it's all good. But one more time. Yeah, we probably gonna do an open panel. Oh, if there's any dusties in my Moses 11 sandal stank. Oh man, bro. I have a different I thought I had a different background. I thought I addressed something. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Got a whole physical before the first date. And for real, bro. Gotta get for real though. That's what I be saying, bro. That's what I be saying. Hey man, don't trust these niggas, man. Hey, ladies. I'm really not one for giving women advice. Y'all know me. Y'all know better. If you sleeping with a man raw in 2025, you out your goddamn mind. No, I'm serious. I'm not even being funny. If you're sleeping with a man raw in 2025, everything that happens to you is on you, fam. I ain't gonna lie. You can't cry, complain, nothing. I'm not gonna cap. If you sleep with a man in 2025 with no strap, you didn't give a damn about HIV, fam. I don't give a damn what them niggas feel. These niggas got herpes, STD. That's what you need to start looking at everybody. I don't like telling them what they need to do. Men and women, y'all need to look at each other like everybody got a disease. Point blank, period. Everybody infected, fam. Cause you just yapping. Oh, well, come tell me how I'm yapping, little boy. Little boy. Y'all tap the screen, shut alive. Cause you just yapping. I ain't yapping, nigga. You probably got an STD too. Yeah. Oh, here we go.
You think so, bro?
Probably.
Nah, cause I'm good.
So you said I'm what am I yapping about?
You just yapping, man. You talking without basis, bro. You talking without any type of fact. You just talking.
So you believe there's good men out here?
I know I'm a great man. I can't speak for everybody.
What's your body count?
What's my body count? My wife.
Nigga, what's your body count before your wife?
I can have one. My wife, my first. She gonna be my last. Assuming we don't get divorced. I'm Muslim, bro. We don't do that. Be for real.
What you mean? Who is we?
We Muslims. We don't do this.
That's
we don't
a
go
lie.
around just sleeping with people. It's not.
This nigga lying like a muck, bro.
That's a lie.
You lying.
That's a whole lie.
Why you gonna come up here and lie, fam?
That was a
You gonna
huge
come up?
lie.
You can't. Okay, fine. Have you ever done anything bad to disappoint your parents?
Oh, different.
Then you're not a good man.
Okay.
All right then. Point proven.
Well, now,
There's no such. There's no such
something
thing.
that I
did when I was a kid makes me not a good man
Yes,
today.
yes, nigga. Aren't you born in sin?
No, we don't have that belief in our belief. No.
So you saying that God Himself, your God, will call you a good man?
Most definitely. In Islam, we don't have that belief that we're
Y'all
born.
niggas, these niggas lying. Because I know damn well if I brought a Muslim up here. Anyway, there's no
Yeah,
good.
we don't have that idea of being born.
Got you. So you believe you're a good man. I got you. Cool. I don't believe any man is good. Right? And especially today's climate, the way niggas treating women, and the fact
that's
that
the problem. That's the problem. I'm a nigga. So
I'm not doing that because I understand that some of y'all don't like the goddamn word nigga. I get it, but I'm not on that wave, fam. Like we know what the fuck the word means. I'm not. Y'all gotta chill with that shit. Y'all got to chill with that. For your respect, I won't say nigga. So black men, there's not a lot of good black. There's no good black man. There's a lot of disrespectful. I can't use that word, black men today, and especially with the mistreatment of their women and children.
So the fact that that's what I'm saying with you, like
I'm not a good man either, so you can throw me in there too.
No, that's fine. I don't know you, so I'm not gonna tell you if you're a good man. I
Got
respect. But you speaking about women. I mean, I can take my wife phone now. My wife sits her feet up all day.
What was I speaking on women?
You just said the way black men treat their women.
Yeah.
Did you not?
The collective group of black men, the way they mistreat their women, the way they mistreat women. I'm not talking about you. Everybody wants to do this.
No, I get that. What I'm telling you is that every black dude, and I only hang around black people. I don't hang around white.
Got you.
Every black dude I hang around, treat their woman the same way I do. I don't know no niggas that treat that.
Got you. So
you don't really know
before the wife, right? Niggas have. I'm sorry. Black men ran through so many women and then got the nerve to say that they can't find a good woman. They already found their wife. Matter of fact, they got a whole.
So that would be a nigga. That's the difference.
Oh my God, there's plenty of good men decent men today, right? Today that have a past of using women to get to where they are. So stop with this cap. The collective group of men are not virgins. The collective group of men don't have one woman that they had intercourse with. The collective group of men did not, in some way, shape, or form, not disappoint their parents. Do something bad once upon a time and then have to correct their life in the future. That's not the collective group. So it's a general statement. And matter of fact, even if you're that, you still ain't good.
That's what I was trying to understand. Your logic is anything you did in the past defines who you are today.
You're still not a good man. Don't society judge you on it? Don't we judge women on their past?
I don't care what you did.
So again, you stop with the end of it, because I would even say me. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the collective. A woman gets no grace in this world. None, zero. Once a 304, always a 304. Even though in our God, right? Well, your God, my God, different, your whatever, right? A woman can be redeemed, but they don't believe that. So I'm speaking about the reality in which we're living in, that a woman will be judged by her past, and especially if she got kids. That's a past she can't get rid of.
That is correct. That's true.
All right, then. So we very hard on women. And some men are judged, and men are judged by what they did in the past too. Imagine being a thief, right? A lot of men are judged by that. Imagine having a criminal record. It's a lot of jobs that are judge them on that. Like, I don't know, man. You know, we got second chance programs and stuff, but you're still judged by your past. You were a womanizer. You're still going to be judged by by a lot of women. You're going to be judged. What? Because they're going to ask, well, what made you change? Why now? What made her special? Why you couldn't? Come on, bro. I'm speaking about the collective. I'm speaking about the collective, not your, this me. No, nigga, them, us, we, collective. Sorry, I forgot. You don't like the N-word. I'm trying to respect you. My bad, brother.
So, but there's no good women either.
I never call women good.
Oh, so by that logic,
I never call no person good.
we got 8 billion people on earth, and nobody will for that. Basically.
I think our righteousness is all filled with dirty rags. All dirty rags, fam. Yep.
I have to ask Abdul a question.
Go ahead.
Would you have married your wife if she wasn't a virgin?
I'm not gonna confirm or deny whether my wife was a virgin when we got
I didn't ask you that. My question was, would you have married her if she was not a virgin? Even if you were one.
Most definitely.
Okay.
So you say you a virgin? I'm sorry, not a virgin now, but you were a virgin until you went to out. Like that's the God of truth before your God.
Dude, I've been married when I was 19. What are you talking about?
Fam, Abdul, how would I know that? That's why I asked the question. I didn't say that you wasn't. I asked the question. What do you mean? What am I talking about? I asked a question. It's a question.
No, but I'm saying, like, I said this when I first got up.
You didn't say you was married at 19, man. You didn't say that.
No, I said I was a virgin until I got
Yeah,
my
but
wife.
niggas be lying. I'm sorry. Black men be lying. People be lying. People be lying, fam. Right?
You're right.
All right. So, all right, cool. I believe you. Now I believe you. So yes, but like I stand 10 toes by it. There are no good black men. And now listen, I'll give you grace. Your wife can call you a good black man. Your God can call you a righteous man. At the same time,
What I'm trying to understand before I assume that you know what I'm saying, before I assume anything is, what's the criteria for being good? Are you comparing?
I don't believe no man or woman is inherently good.
So
you're not born good, nigga. Every action you do is not good. You're not overall good character all the time. Nothing.
Even kids, newborns, are born bad.
But when they grow up, the Bible say you're born in sin. So I think, they don't know right from wrong, but eventually as they grow up, you will see that a lot of kids stray away.
Okay, so let's think about that. So these newborns that pass away before they're able to sin, even they sinners, that's illogical, bro. That's very illogical.
What does that mean? That's not illogical. Being born in sin?
How you born into something?
Because of the fall of man. If we really was to take it that because of the fall of man, you are born in sin. Now, even though they haven't committed the act of sinning, you're still born in sin because of one man's stupid decisions.
You want me to tell you why that logic is flawed?
It's really not flawed.
It's very flawed.
Okay, go ahead.
Here's why this is flawed.
Go ahead.
So you believe so obviously you're a Christian, which means you believe that God is all knowing, correct?
Yeah.
So anything that has, will, or won't happen,
he already knew.
Okay, so would you then not say that God made Adam and Eve 10,000 years before that? He knew they were going to sin.
Yes, I would say he already knew that.
Okay, so in reality, he made them.
Doesn't the Muslim Bible talk about Adam and Eve? The Quran, doesn't it talk about Adam and Eve?
The Quran doesn't mention Eve at all.
Oh, who does it mention?
The Quran has never said Eve's name.
So it just mentions Adam.
It does mention Adam, yes.
Oh, gotcha. So who the hell did Adam have intercourse with?
Oh, he had a wife, but the Quran doesn't mention Eve at all.
Go ahead.
Read it and see, my boy.
Go ahead. I just want to know how did he produce? Go ahead. Go ahead though. Go ahead.
Based off your faith.
I know. Go ahead. Keep going, and then we'll move on. But go ahead.
But again, yeah. So would you not then say that God created Adam to sin?
No, I wouldn't say God created Adam to sin. I wouldn't say God created Adam to sin. He knew that he was, but I wouldn't say you created him too.
So just stick with me now. Stick with me.
Gotcha.
So God made Adam and Eve.
Yep.
Knowing that they would commit this sin, right?
Yeah.
But instead of making them, because he kind of made them in perfection, they weren't made in perfection.
They were perfected. They were perfect.
If someone who is perfect won't sin, it's very simple.
That's a lie. Like, what do you mean? He created them perfect, so he gave them a choice.
If someone was Jesus perfect, yes or no?
Yeah, Jesus was.
Why?
That's God. That's God in the flesh.
Okay, why did he sin?
Because it's God in the flesh. What you mean?
What is exactly? What is a sin? Tell me what a sin is.
A sin is a willful act. I mean, is a disdainful act against God. It's an act against God. Yeah.
So essentially, even if Jesus was to go commit adultery, it wouldn't work because he can't act against himself. So
Jesus was tempted according to the Bible, Jesus was tempted in every way known to man, and he still denied them all.
Because the Bible also says God can't be tempted. So you need to pick one.
God in the flesh, fam, the flesh. So you never read what duality is.
I forgot how weird Christianity was, bro.
Because you don't know all right, then. If you don't know the duality of Christ, because if you're flesh, come down in flesh, you still take on humanity form, and you're still God total. He was all in one. God in the flesh, God in man. So what are you talking about? It's duality. There's a duality in Christ.
And what was the purpose of him coming down?
To save mankind from themselves, because you needed
to save mankind from him.
To save mankind from themselves.
Who's going to punish mankind?
God. God is going to punish.
So who are they being saved?
He came down to redeem mankind. Without Jesus's blood, there is no redemption.
So what about all those prophets who were righteous men who died before Jesus?
They are going. They're going to heaven.
Enoch, Noah, Adam.
They're going to heaven. They still need a perfect sacrifice. So before you got to Jesus' blood being shed, right? Before you got there, you had the sacrifices. You had the sacrifices, right? But even before the sacrifices began, right? God said in the Old Testament that I will give blood of my own, and there will be no more sacrifices. So he was already saying that eventually I'm going to come down and die and pay the ultimate price for you. There will be no more sacrifices. I'm going to shed blood of my own.
Yeah, I think y'all misinterpret that, but that's not my place. I'm not a biblical scholar by any means. What I do know is that I do happen to know a bunch of Jewish people also, and they will deny that that God ever came down in human form, and then without the Torah, there won't really be.
I'm not a Jew. The Bible actually says the reason there's Gentiles, right? The reason there's Gentiles, God said that his own people would deny him, but a Gentile race would embrace him. So the redemption, right? The gift of God actually got to the Gentile. I'm a Gentile. I'm not a Jew. Actually, if you read in Revelations, he's going to judge the Jews because they rejected their Messiah. They're still waiting on a Messiah, but he already came. And it says that in the Old Testament that they will reject them. It literally is talking about
Jesus. Let me ask you something real quick. So Jesus came for everyone, right?
No, he didn't.
Who did he come for?
He came for his sheep. It literally says for God, he came for his own, not everybody.
Sheep of Israel.
He's going to give everybody a chance. Why do you think
he said he came only
he came for his literal sheep, the ones who know his name? That's
not what he says.
That's literally what he said.
Not for the Gentiles, but for the lost sheep of Israel.
He came for his sheep. A Gentile is a person who is adopted into the faith, fam.
I get that. What I'm asking you is, did he or did he not say when that woman came to him begging her to help her daughter, did he not say, I have only come for the lost sheep of Israel? Did he say that?
He actually didn't. He said it's not right to give my food.
He said
it's not right. He said it's not right to feed the dog. Are you gonna let me talk? Go
ahead, bro. I mean, I know the verse.
He said it's not right to let the dogs eat from the master's table. So he had to go to the Jews first, and then when he died, the Gentiles got saved through what?
You tell me. I don't have
the freaking Holy Spirit. That's how the Gentiles got saved. The Holy Spirit. When they went out to preach the gospel, the Gentiles were adopted into the faith, right? Because the Holy Spirit is the one on the earth actively moving. Now, not Jesus. He's at the right side. He's sitting right next to God on his right hand. Read Acts. Read Acts.
No, bro. You gotta understand how this.
There's three. Oh my God. Do you know what the heck? How you don't understand the Trinity?
Bro, no,
it's not hard to understand the Trinity. God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. all on one accord, 3 different identities. You can clearly see God himself in the Old Testament. Then you can see Jesus himself in the New Testament. And then he says, I will send the comforter. The comforter is the Holy Spirit. That is the power that made Acts and all those stories come to life. That is who Paul was being.
That's fine. But what I'm saying is first off.
Bye, Abdul. Alhamdulillah. My goodness. Shalom. I'm sorry. Some people just don't want to understand, bro. I'm not finna. I literally tried. I tried to entertain that as long as I could, y'all. I'm sorry. It's not that hard. God the Father, Old Testament. Jesus, New Testament. Holy Spirit, New Testament. Holy Spirit here today. Jesus at the right hand of God, sitting on the throne. No, he didn't come to save everybody. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, right? For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. Who did he come to save? His freaking sheep. That's why he says, those of you who are rooted in Christ can never, those of you who are rooted in me can never be plucked from my hands. Do you believe that verse? Not even you can pluck yourself from his hands. Faith is a gift. You don't cause yourself to believe. He's the one who causes you to believe. That's why I can't deny him. Yeah, I tried walking away from the Lord at one point in my life. Like, forget this. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Anywho, my bad, y'all. That was a good little session, bro. Love you though, bro. Shalom. I don't even know what the heck shalom mean. What shalom mean, y'all? I'm just saying words. Shalom. I gotta look up what that means. Shalom definition. Peace. Peace to you, my brother. Hey, bro. Hey, love you though, bro. Love you, man. Love you though. You know, I said I tried though. I love you. I love you, man. For real though. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. I couldn't help it, bro. Alhamdulillah, bro. I tried, bro. I tried. I love you though, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hope you come to Christ one day. You know. That boy said it's confusing. It's confusing because you don't understand. That it ain't for you. Maybe in time.
Maybe in time for me too. One day, maybe.
Maybe, man. Maybe. I'm hoping. I'm praying. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping and I'm praying. Listen, I gotta do better with my mouth, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't curse in that. I didn't curse in that one. I didn't. But I'm saying overall, I gotta do better. You know, maybe one day, maybe y'all will see a black Christian man defending his group of women and be like, you know what? Let me give his God a try. We'll see. We'll see what happens. These narcissistic demons everywhere make me want to lose my maybe want to lose my religion. Y'all is crazy. Oh yeah, my bad. That's another thing I should have said. Thank you. He brought up something that I thought was I should have said it, but you know what? I'm gonna actually put this up here. In the Bible, it says what? Your name was already written in the Lamb's Book of Life before the foundation of the world. So God's not writing any new names. So who the heck did Jesus die for? Thank you very much. I thought I should add that in there. If your name already in the Lamb's Book of Life, before he said, let there be light, who did he die for? That's it. That's all, fam. We're done. We're not gonna do no more Bible study right now. I gotta refresh. I need some water. I should have ordered a refresher, but I didn't ran out of boba tea. Not boba tea. Yeah, boba tea. I didn't ran out of Thank you, blessed one. I appreciate y'all. Oh yeah, y'all go ahead and join join the memberships. You know what I'm saying? Join the memberships on TikTok, bro. You know what I'm saying? I encourage you to. Got some good little emojis there. And follow my co-host. Because again, she gonna be here. Almost forgot to like the live. Oh, no, you good. I know some of y'all got stuck on that. I know some. That was fun. That was very fun. That was very fun. We gotta do that again.
Got the screen, guys. Share the live. Let's get to 20K.
I might have to go ahead and go into apologetics on a few lives, bro. That was fun though. Oh, I appreciate you, Bree. I try. I try my best. I try my best. Follow you back. Follow y'all back. All right.
So there are a couple topics that I had sent to you via IG and Discord. One of which I wanted to. Oh wait, hold on a second.
What is it?
About our little friend who I sent you the screenshot about a commentary. Did you get the chance to address that, or are you gonna wait, or are you not gonna address it at all?
Who are you talking about? Who?
I want to say his name right here because I'm not going to put him on blast right now, but the one that made the comment under that lady's video that we were not prepared.
Oh yeah, man. I didn't address him, man. I'm trying to wait to see how this gonna play out, man.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't know who he referring to. Like
He was talking about the lady in the video.
I gotta figure out like what are you saying? Like why though? Why you said that?
Oh, you know why he said it. He meant it too.
But anyway. I'm like, but you like men. So why are you telling women that you like men? As a man, you like men.
Well, when you feel like addressing it, you let me know because I want to be there for that. But I had sent some other topics via IG and Discord. One about the guy who unalived his child after an argument with his child's mother. Do you remember that one?
I'm looking at it right now.
I sent that to you in Discord, yeah.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
Man arrested for, I can't say that word. Punching a sweet little baby storm in the face, then tossing her over the. Thankfully, Lil Mama survived the monster. But, hey, public, bro, come up for a second, bro, if you got time, bro. Only if you got time, though. Because I already know how this finna go.
I didn't have the nerve to look into that anymore because I was already very frustrated by reading it. If she's surviving, that's wonderful. If she didn't,
how survived though? How survived? Like, what is? I don't even know what that means.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. See this video. So if y'all follow me on Instagram, this video going stupid. My newest upload. I don't know why it's at 6,000. I know why. I put this nigga on the background, and I just uploaded the same video that I did about this man.
His Instagram name is the same as here, guys. Controversial Shannon.
It's the same name. Oh wait, I'm trying to go through these messages. Hold on. Influencer Ashton Hall speaks on content creators copying his video, then realize people follow Jesus. How did nigga, you the one who rubbed the banana peel on your face? You the one who did a whole freaking morning routine of
that guy. No, I did see that. That was funny. I did see that.
What are we talking about?
I was like, that was weird. I've never seen anybody do that before.
I guess it's for health benefits. I didn't know. Caretaker gets 20. Oh, can't read that word. Which one? On Instagram. Which one on Instagram? Because I see the SW. Then I see that's life right there. Oh no, that's good.
I think I thought I sent you that through Discord. You're talking about the one with the little girl, right?
No, you sent me the one with the little girl through Discord.
Okay.
Is that what you wanna? Is that what you want to talk about?
Yeah, that was the one that I.
Oh well, let me. Well, I ain't gonna start over. I'm just gonna. Can you still hear me? I'm finna go copy that picture.
So you guys go ahead and tap the screen. There's 72 people in here. The content that I sent Shannon was something that I saw while scrolling through Instagram the other day. It is about a little girl. I believe she was under the age of 3. Her father tossed her over the balcony of their apartment after an argument with the child's mother. This is a Black couple, y'all. This was a little girl. And this is one of those topics that I noticed that BLK men are very, very quiet about.
Indiana.
And these are things that I feel Black men should be more in an uproar about, but they're not. And I just, for the life of me, I can't understand why when things happen to little people, there's no real collective outrage from those who were supposed to be protecting these people. But yes, this is a thing. He's gonna post it. There's a picture of her. And when I saw it, it was just like, it really was heartbreaking. But again, this just, the lack of attention to this from Black men is it's off-putting, So yeah, I heard about that one too.
Goddamn.
Yeah, when he ran the baby. Yeah, I saw that too. That was that one set me off. That one set me off too.
I could have made this picture a little bit bigger. Yeah, I could have did that.
Yeah, it was very, very sad to hear. But this is another one of those things that you think, what are typical responses, typical reactions to these men who don't really seem to have any regard for their children when they're upset with the mother. Yeah,
I think that's it. All right, so not Discord, YouTube. I'm covering a story that is trash. Let me read it from the Discord. I'm not going to look at this phone. Man arrested for swinging off sweet little baby Stormy in the face, then tossing her over the balcony after arguing with baby's mom. Thankfully, Lil Mama survived the monster. So, you know what, Jazz? I'll be right back. In my last restart, I gotta. Yeah, we're not gonna play that. All right. Y'all tap the screen, shut it loud. Okay. This is sad. I'm gonna try to get some more information. Well, I don't need any more information. The nigga threw the child over the goddamn. He threw the child over the balcony, fam. Like what? I don't understand this. So y'all keep tapping the screen, share the live, share it out. We are in open panel mode. Point blank period. let me just in case we are in open panel mode. You got a disagreement, you don't like the prompt, I don't give a damn. We are in open panel mode. This is for men, women. I hope I changed my live settings. I don't remember if I did or not, but whatever. Can I do it here? Probably not. It'd be all right. Yeah. So Indiana, let me send this to you. Okay, let me go over to the YouTube tab since it's more. Where did this happen at?
Oh, I don't recall the state. I don't. I can try to find it though.
Are you good? God damn it! Why won't let me send? Yeah. Oh my goodness, what happened? When did this happen? I don't know when it happened. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm covering it. I don't have the date. Y'all don't ask me. I don't know. I'm just covering what happened. I'm sorry. Looks fairly recent though. Oh wait. Happened a few days ago. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tap the screen, share the live. Yeah, y'all tap the screen, share the live. You know, just tap the screen, share the live. Share it out. We're gonna talk about this. What's going on, Miss Angel?
What's up, sweetie?
What's going on?
I want to bring something to everyone's attention. Is that these men that do things like this know that our children are the one weakness, the one thing that we will go above and beyond for. They know, with the family annihilators, there was that guy who did all three of that woman's kids in front of her. And in court, he was taunting her. Because the last one that he took their life, he was like, I want you to live with this pain forever. And then people were on TikTok using his sound. You remember that sound where he was like, I didn't come to play with y'all today. That is that man. And people were using the sound, and I was perplexed. Like,
wait. What story is this? I don't.
At the beginning of the pandemic, there was a man that he took the lives of 3 children. He left the mother alive. And when he went to end the life of the last child, he said, I want you to open your eyes and see this. And he ended the last one in front of her. And when he was in court, that sound that they use on TikTok, that's like, I didn't come to play with you today. That's that man. And people was using that sound. And I was like, yo, y'all really sick in the head. Like, I didn't find that funny. I didn't find it. But back to my point, but you can look up the story look up that sound. That's the man who did that. And he told that woman, I want you to suffer with this for the rest of your life. They know as a mother, I have 5 children. These are 5 children I have carried in my womb. That is the deepest pain, the deepest anguish that you can ever feel. They know that you will never feel that kind of anguish for them if they pass away. You understand? I buried my first husband, but it would never compare and knock on wood to me losing one of my children. And they know that. Yeah, there it is. If you think I'm playing with you, I'm not. Look up that sound and look up that story behind that.
If you think y'all tap the screen, shut alive. Just tap.
You're right, Angel. You're absolutely right. They do it because they know that there's no other way to hurt the mother, especially when she doesn't want him anymore. That's what a lot of these dudes do, whether they're the father or not. That's the extreme that they will go. That's the extent that they will go to haunt her.
Oh, the nigga with the goddamn Coolio cut with the braids sticking up.
Yep, that's him. And they were using that sound on here, and I was just sickened because I cannot imagine as a mother. You understand? I would have been next sitting in an orange jumpsuit because there's no way. And he defended himself. and admitted to it and everything, and then pled insanity or some nonsense. But I need us as women and just us as a community and just people in general to know the level of depravity that people will go. Men do not see children as humans. I call my children little humans, or I call them eggs with legs, because they are their own people. They are, little balls of feelings that I gotta help get along in this world. 90% of men, unless you meet a really good man, don't look at a child as an actual human. They look at it as property, as something that they created and that they can end. These stories are becoming more and more common, and I am vigilant on protecting my children and any children around me, really, because I know the evils of man. I know it.
That's true. And I'm be honest with y'all. My ex-fiance was probably one of the most gentle people I've ever met in my life when it comes to children. He was a really great father. He was a great father to his boys. And for that, I felt like my children would be safe around him. But even then, I refused to ever leave my kids alone with him. We were together for 3 years. My children were never left alone with him, ever. I don't think I ever will. Married or not, I don't give a damn how long we've been together. It's just not gonna happen. Because I can't imagine doing that.
So Jazz, let me take what you're saying a step further, right? So I was married twice. Let's just say I've been off the market for 20 years, right? But in the between time, in the meantime, while I was dating,
you feel free
Shannon knows me. I live out here on the farm. I'm heavily, so I don't get banned. Got all types.
If you want to come up and engage in the
I will tell you something.
conversation, you can.
Any man that I have dated, and even the man that I am currently dating, will tell you, she sat me down with her tool in front of her, broke it down in front of them, cleaning it. And we had a whole conversation, because broad day, I will take it, headshot, I will drop it, I will wait for police, and I will smile in my mugshot. And they be laughing at me. Like, oh, you so crazy. And you know that emoji with the straight face? I sit there with the straight face, cock it back, leave it there, and walk back with the same straight face. And I need you to know I'm really not playing.
I ain't had no peace, but I gave him the same pep talk a few times when we first started dating, when he talked about moving in together, when we got engaged. It had to be about 3-4 times he got that warning, just in case, just so he would never forget, just so that he knew that I wasn't getting too comfortable. Don't think I'm getting too comfortable. Don't think I forgot. Don't think that I'm going to ever forget. Remember, don't get no bright ideas. Although I don't think you are this kind of person, although I don't feel that you are this kind of person, I can never truly know that. And I'm not waiting for some shit to happen to have this conversation with you. Please understand, I'm the last person you want to try, and these are the last kids you want to try.
Because
every time, because I don't play them games.
And with our young mothers coming up, I'm 42. I'll be 43 this year. I have to school a lot of mothers because they didn't grow up how I grew up. I grew up around a lot of family, and all family can't be trusted.
Right.
All friends can't be trusted. My kids have never, there is one person that they spend the night over their house, and that just happened like last month. I've been a mother for 20 years, okay? My kids don't spend the night nowhere. My kids, they barely know the people in my family because I don't want them to know. And the people who are dangerous, I tell them their name and tell them, if you ever come across this person, walk the other way. Us as older millennials, we gotta school these younger parents coming up because they really just leave their kid with anybody. And I remember a job asked me one day because my kid was sick. They was like, it ain't nobody you could leave the kid with? Yeah, I quit.
Yeah, that would piss me off.
Yeah, I quit. Like 2 days later, I was like, oh, y'all give my kids space time when they come to the job. But you expect me to just leave my kid with anybody? Nah, I'm all set.
I don't do sleepovers, and we don't do that. We don't do that. I didn't even get to do that.
Bonjour from
I was
France.
not raised that way.
Bonjour from France. We have the same issues here too. I mean, this is a global phenomenon. I mean,
Hi, Ezzy.
search Karen Juliet.
Hello.
Oh, how you doing?
Is it Essie, Easy, or
Let me change the damn thing because
It's Essie. Essie.
Let me change the damn thing. All right, there y'all go.
all right, Essie, did you want to give your opinion on the prompt?
Y'all tap the screen, share the live, please. Open panel. So this ain't y'all ain't gotta be scared.
Yes, I did want to answer the prompt. Why Black men hate their kids and the mother. I think it's because their kids and the mother, or their kids and their mothers, as well as the mother of their children, remind them of the struggle of what it is to be Black in America. And that's why I think they hate their kids and their mother. Specifically, like their children, like why do they hate their kids? It's because their kids represent a certain level of responsibility that they have never even conceptualized. Like they don't even think about what it means to be a parent. And so when their children, these innocent babies are born, and they need guidance, and they need being cared for, and they need to be provided for, and things like that. I think that too many Black men see it as a hindrance in whatever it is that they want to do, which, most times is really nothing, because what the hell could be more important than your children? But ultimately, I think the reason is because, it just reminds them of their position in society.
Okay.
I'll go a little bit further if I can.
Go ahead.
Let's just make sure we're using TikTok only language, guys.
Yep, sure will. So I think that a lot of times Black men go throughout the world and they want to be in this position of hierarchy that they're not in, right? They feel like they deserve to be in the same position of hierarchy that white men are, right? Because they believe in the patriarchy. And when they go throughout the world and they see Black women and they see Black children, right, it is just a reinforcement to them of their failures. Because when they look at Black women and they look at Black children and they look at Black people and they look out into the world and, the position that Black people have in the world, and more specifically in this country, in the United States, we're not really in the best position overall, right? And that is like what they see when they look at Black children and Black women. And it's like, oh, okay, well, I must be in that same position. And they are. And they don't like it. And instead of doing the necessary work to change it, they just want to get away from it. Does that make sense? Am I making sense, or am I rambling?
I mean, yeah, I followed. I think that there are a plethora of reasons, and really the only motivation that they need is to try to exert power over, that woman, and that's the one way that they know to do it. Kels, I see that you've had a few comments in the chat, and I would like to know what you have to say. Everybody else who's not currently speaking on the panel, although this is open panel, if you guys could stay muted when somebody is first talking. We're introducing everybody right now, so everybody gets their turn, and then we're going to have open panel where everyone can interject when they can.
I've seen this story, and my thing is this. I see us Black women complaining about Black men every day, right? And we do see that a lot of Black men are the problem. But I also be wanting us Black women to take accountability for the part that we play and keep in the part that we play when we keep procreating with these same men that we're complaining about. And we police our wound a little bit better, we won't have this problem as much as we do in our society. Because yes, we know Black men ain't S, most of them, but why do we keep giving them kids to put us in in harm's way? I feel like it's both parties' fault. It's not just the mothers, it's the mothers and the men's. I think we put all the blame on them when it's our fault as well. They can't get a baby if we don't open our legs to them. So we got to take accountability on our part. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, to a certain extent, I can agree with you on that, right? No one should be willy-nilly with their vagina. I can agree with that. You're right to a certain extent. However, there are a lot of women who have been married to their partner before giving them children.
Hold on.
They've married their...
Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm humbly sorry to interrupt you. But can I just say something really quickly? Is that okay?
When I'm finished, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm being good today, Shannon. Aren't I?
A lot. Okay, so if you like,
Shut up, because I'm gonna say something disrespectful and I'm gonna get put out of here. So I'm gonna be cool.
Good.
I said what the fuck I said.
I don't know what that's referring to. This is open panel. If you don't want to hear other people's opinion, you will gladly get your ass dropped the fuck down. So you have a wonderful fucking day.
What's going on right now?
I have no clue.
Why she came in aggressive? Like, bro,
I just don't give a fuck. She's a crusty and a dusty, and she can stay the fuck down.
Well, I don't even understand.
Listen.
I will let. I promise. I will let women go at it if they want to. Like I'm not going to police nothing, but like it was no need for like this action right now. So I'm trying to figure out what I said. I said what the fuck I said. You addressed the prompt. What was wrong? Nobody was in a disagreement with what you're talking about. So why did you come in? Like, why did you come in hot from like? I don't fucking know. I don't get it.
Could I just say this? Male-centered women are dangerous. What you just heard was a male-centered woman. Understand, I grew up with 6 brothers. I am not a male-centered woman. Part of what she said, very true. But the other part, here we go. I was married 15 years. It did not matter that I was married to this man. It did not matter that I was on birth control.
Hold on, Angel.
Didn't matter.
Hold on, Angel. Let me say something, bro. Let me tell you something. I'm not one for calling Black women aggressive, but let me say this: if you get on the panel and then say, I said what the fuck I said to no fucking like there was no need to it. Is it not right for me to say, why did you get so aggressive right there? Yes, motherfucker, like that's aggressive. Goddamn me, we ain't gonna do that soft ass shit. I didn't call her an aggressive person, like she's an aggressive ass Black woman. In that moment, that was very aggressive because I don't even know what the fuck she was getting mad at when she said, I said what the fuck I said. And if I come up here, I say what I said and shit. But let me be good, because if I say something, I'm gonna get dropped. What the fuck? Yeah, and nothing warranted that. Like, my God, we're not gonna play that fucking game. That shit was aggressive.
I just wanted to say
that don't make no goddamn sense.
I just wanted to say there are some people that are not all up there, and I just chalked it up to that because that was giving. I heard a little voice that nobody else heard, and I'm just fucking crashing out over it type shit. So she had to get dropped anyway. Fuck her. We're not censoring her. She can stay to come back up.
I've been quiet the whole time. Hell yeah.
But Essie did try to speak. I did not get to finish what I was saying because
go ahead. It was just somebody talking wild to me in the comments. So
yeah, it just, my point was simply that we have to stop with this rhetoric because there is no face. There is no face to any of these individuals that we claim are so avoidable.
Bye.
Yeah.
You're getting blocked because you talking about y'all now they hoes. Now the black women that's up here are hoes and talking about y'all hoes getting, so now they hoes. Nobody asked you to agree with us, woman. Nobody said it's open fucking panel. You don't have to agree. I didn't even say anything.
And Joe Patrick, nobody said shit about her being neutral about anything. What are you talking about?
Now the women up here hoes.
See, there are people who go out of their way to be like obtuse about things, and there are people who go out of their way to try to make something the opposite of what it was to prove a point. You know, like I said, and honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't even take what she said as her being a pick-me. I took it more of her being a contrarian than anything, because again, I agreed to a certain extent of what she said, but what we have to understand is this is the same like Kookie and Ray Ray kind of rhetoric, right? We're trying to zone in and act like it's just a specific group or a specific kind of men, or that there's a specific time frame that you're going to have this golden response from men. No, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. It doesn't matter if they're married. It doesn't matter if you've known them for over 10 years. It doesn't matter if you met the parents immediately. It doesn't matter if you waited till you were a virgin to sleep with them. It does not matter. Men make their choices. Plain and simple. They make their choices, and some choose to be downright evil. I refuse to make women believe that they're accountable for a man's actions. They're only accountable for theirs. And at the very worst, I can say, if you weren't more careful about your steps, then yes, there are certain things that you have to look to yourself and say, yeah, I could have did that better, or I probably shouldn't have did that. But you're still not liable for what he decided to do to you. You're only liable for what you allow after that shows you who they are.
Hey, y'all tap the screen, shut alive, because we got over 109 people in.
You can go ahead, and then Angel, and then we're gonna work back down.
Y'all tap the screen, shut alive. I'll turn the comments on in a second. Just tap the screen. I don't even know who was next.
Essie, and then we're gonna work our way back down so that everybody can get a chance, and then we can have the open panel again. Essie, are you there?
Y'all, it's a possum eating my cat's food. Hold on. I gotta get distracted.
I'm clipping that. I just want you to know I'm clipping that. Go ahead. I'm gonna mute you for a second, Miss Mama.
Yeah, we can't be having no pow in the background.
Yeah, we can't. She about to tear that goddamn possum up.
All right,
or raccoon, whatever it was.
So I was just gonna say, in response to what that woman came up here and said, and all of her, and all of the things that she said, one thing that I noticed is that she said, yeah, well, we know that most Black men are XYZ. So if you know that most Black men are XYZ, then really, what advice are you really giving to women? I just think that it would be better placed giving it to men.
So I'm back now. Yeah. So Etsy, if you land in there, this is what I want to say to the young lady that was just in the comments. Because I'm not a male-centered woman, but I've been married twice, right? Before you say that, I need to know, number one, if you have been married. Have you dedicated your life to someone? And have you seen that person that you dedicated your life to totally switch up? If you've ever seen a narcissist drop their mask, okay, my ex-husband was a veterinarian. He was the pillar of the community. Nobody knew that he was beating on me. Nobody knew why I always had shades on. Nobody knew any of that. I tried my best to uphold who I was as a wife and mother. And to Joe Patrick, this is what I'm gonna tell you. You asked me what I did. I stopped letting him put his hands on me. That's what I did. I said enough was enough. I went and took MMA classes and went and got the strap because I wasn't having it no more. Okay? Don't sit up here when it comes to me. You giving a man like that would kick me in my stomach while I was pregnant, that would knock me into a wall where I fell unconscious. You giving him the benefit of the doubt, and not someone like me that says I've been married for all this time and, you know, it doesn't matter and we need to be out here educating the young women. You don't give me the benefit of the doubt. You give that man, you so concrete and trying to defend these men, but y'all the protectors, right? But you trying to defend a man that would do something like that. These type of men are ruining the type of women that y'all looking for, because I'm the type of women that y'all was looking for. The ones that's educated, that got their own, that's out here, that's hustling, that don't want much from you, that don't net. I was all of that. And then I married someone who broke my spirit. And y'all too afraid to check them dudes that's out here breaking hearts, breaking lives, and basically mentally torturing us. You on PS5 all day talking about nonsense, but you can't sit with your homie for 5 minutes and tell him, hey, that girl loves you, man. Why you cheating on her? Why you beating on her? You can't do that, though, right? And that's why when they say I'm a protector, I'm a defender, I laugh at them. Quite honestly, I don't want to hear it. Because if it came down to your homeboy putting his hands on his girl, you ain't going to say nothing, and you know that.
Y'all, just I don't like saying this, y'all, but I gotta say it every so often. Y'all tap the screen, share the live. I can open the panel up to 8 people, just not right now, but eventually we can get there. We can work our way up there. So tap the screen. Make sure if you want to come up, send your request. We can rotate the panel, all that stuff. Jazz will mostly be operating this live. So anyway, tap the screen, share the live. We got 113 people in here. Tap the screen, share the live. YouTube, thank y'all for rocking with me. I don't know who is next.
We're gonna go ahead and go down the panel until everybody gets a chance to speak.
Who?
Girl.
Hold on. Okay, we're gonna do fire. Ma'am, how you say your name?
It's Fire. Fire.
Okay, we're gonna do Fire, Queen, and Kimberly. I'm sorry, Fire, Kimberly, Queen, because Queen was the last one I brought up.
Oh, was she? No, Queen was here when Essie was here.
Me and Nessie came at the same time.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll go Fire first, Queen, and then Kimberly. It's fine. I'm cool with Queen. She'll be all right.
Okay.
Fire, Queen, Kimberly.
I mean, I didn't have much to say, y'all.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Just to the prompt, as far as why Black men hate their kids and mother, I just feel like it's more so like a jealousy thing, especially when the man isn't feel like he was nurtured with his upbringing. He looks at his child with jealousy, or especially if he looks at his wife or the baby mom or whatever you want to call it as a nurturer, or like that she is doing a good job. I think it stems from a jealousy point of view that they didn't receive what they are witnessing, to a sense. So they, act out, they lash out, the narcissism revs up, the abuse gets loud, and they don't know how to deal with the emotions, which I hate to hear them say that women are emotionally unstable, but they are too. They just don't want to admit it because they feel like they're all logic. But no, you are emotional and you're acting it out. That's why you are putting your hands on me. That's why you are talking crazy to the kids. That's why you are, belittling the way that I'm parenting, or your lack of parenting. So I just think it all comes from them being
if you do want to come up,
or in their feelings about what it is that they're witnessing in the home that looks like love
just
that
in
they
case,
never
like if
received.
you want to, the link is pinned in the thing.
Thank you, Fire. DeMarcus, don't ask me stupid ass questions. You can go ahead. I think you said Queen was next, right?
Yes.
Shannon?
Yeah.
All right. And then we're gonna go to Kimberly and then Gio.
I think, hey guys, how are you guys this evening?
Doing good. How you doing?
Good. I think I would agree with Fire this is not a hate thing. I think it is a jealousy thing, and I do think it has to do with maybe not getting the same kind of nurturing that they see. I did have the same exact situation with my ex, and knowing that the only thing that I wanted to do was take care of my child and no longer be with him, it kind of fueled him. It did kind of fuel him to counter parent me. So it was Disney dad, everything you can't do there, you can do here. It went from counter parenting to master manipulation. So I do agree with Fire when she says it is about jealousy. It is almost as if don't love, take care of, nurture, care for, want to be around anybody but me. And if you don't want to do that for me, then I'm going to make it so you can't take care of your child. You can't peacefully raise your child. I'm going to make sure everything I do is centered around getting you away from that child and make it seem like I want to be an active father. This is a scary, dangerous situation because trying to unravel the layers of bad behavior displayed to the child, and then trying to explain that to the court, trying to explain that to your child without bashing them, trying to keep yourself saying like I am trying to protect my child. I'm not really being bitter. Like all of those mental things you're going through on a daily basis with these types of men is such a dangerous situation because in the end, you ultimately fracture the relationship between you and your child. And it's always going to be your fault. Unfortunately, it's never going to be the person who is counter parenting, being Disney dad, and giving this child any and everything they want without boundaries, setting no rules. So you're always going to turn out to be the person that messed everything up because you wouldn't allow a child to do what the counter parent was allowing the child to do. So this is a very dangerous person. And I don't necessarily believe that it's hate. I do believe that it stems around jealousy. So I'm going to land there.
Quick 10-second commercial break, guys. That Cash App is not mine. That is my co-host. She makes meals for the homeless. She helps people, women in DV situations. So if you would like to donate to that Cash App, that is for Jazz. That is not mine. Okay. All right. So we really be trying to. She really be out there, really trying to help people. So if y'all want to donate to that, fuck you in that passport. I'm sorry. I was supposed. My bad. Comment got me. She helps a lot of women out, and she helps feed the homeless. It's very hard in Florida right now because they're making it illegal to do that. So if y'all would like to help her in her cause to help people, shout out to the Cash App right there. That's completely up to you. I'm just saying, don't think that that's mine. That's not mine. That's for Jazz, my co-host.
Thank you, Shannon. And
definitely shout out to Jazz. I'm so sorry, Jazz. I'm so sorry. You know, I would never, ever interrupt you. But that Negro right there, DeMarcus, hold on. Yeah, get your passport because you know what I noticed about y'all? Y'all predators. You're not looking for no woman. And I'm about to put some bass in my voice when I say this. Y'all over there looking for children. Get your passport, DeMarcus. Go over there and get your feet chopped off. Don't come back over here neither because we don't want you after that either. But y'all got them kids over there in Africa and wherever y'all looking at. You go over there and give their parents chickens or cows or wherever you can afford to buy them so you can take kids home. Or you sitting them over there waiting until they're 18 or 21 so you can bring them back over here. You not low. Y'all not low. I got some heat for y'all. Y'all not low. But I just wanted to say that, Jazz. I'm so sorry.
Y'all just continue to tap the screen, shut aloud, or I'm done talking.
Thank you, guys. I just wanted to let everybody know who may not know the law that Shannon was talking about. Ron DeSantis, I like to call him. He passed a law where it is illegal to publicly feed the homeless. And I'm trying to partner with local churches, in a sense, come to some kind of agreement with them where I can either bring the food that's purchased from the donations that you guys send to prepare it in their kitchens and then distribute via the church, or just try to do it on the level for a little bit until I can get my caterer's license And, then I can partner with the churches more easily to make more of an event out of it to feed the homeless. So anything that you guys send helps. It's amazing. Thank you to those who have donated thus far. I do have to try to wait until I get to a certain amount of donations to make a significant move with it. But, I really do appreciate everybody that's been trying to help. Thank you. I think Kimberly was next, and then we're going to go to Gio.
Hi, everyone.
Can you mute up real
You
quick?
guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, she did it. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, so I have 2 points on it as far as why Black men hate their kids and the mother. I feel like number one, Black men are not really held accountable. When a Black man leaves, it's always on the mother. In the family, in society, all we really hear about is the single Black mother, but you can't be a single Black mother without a father, And that narrative is pushed so much on, not wanting a single mother or the way in which a single mother raised her child and this and that. All we really talk about is the single mother, and we don't talk about the single father. So number one, I think is a lack of accountability. And number two, I feel like the women that they move on to are so desperate for a relationship or for a man that they do not question or even enforce that, okay, if you have children and we're together, why aren't you seeing your child? They believe anything the man has to say. A lot of women just go along with what the man has to say, and they create more babies with a man that have one baby mama, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because all they care about is one-upping the other woman. They're not caring about the family dynamic. They don't care. So as much as the man needs to be held accountable, the new woman needs to be held accountable, because it seems like, especially in this day and age, there's always a leg that's willing to be open. A woman would know this man is married, but she have reasons why he loved her, because she pillow talking with him, and she don't care what anyone has to say, because that's her man. A man that didn't even give her a title. She claimed him as being her man because she has an emotional bond to him. And she's not going to let him go. This man probably tried to leave her many times, but she lies to herself for the sake of the man. She don't make him go to court and see the kids, because guess what? She'd rather the kids not be there. Because every time she see the kids, she has to fear, is he going to sleep with her or this or that? So the woman that they move on to is a big part of the problem. People break up all the time. That's okay. A man can leave you, you can leave him. But are we holding these men accountable for not being fathers? Are we making sure they have a place where their child could, spend the night or sleep or take them to the doctor? Women are desperate. And men like the path of easiest resistance. So that's my take on it. I think it's
you were so right. And the one thing that we forget to mention too is them heifers that they're hoping and they're wanting him to be a deadbeat. Because they want him to be a deadbeat.
They don't want him to see that child.
Yeah.
Honestly, a lot of women don't. They do not.
And
that's the dark truth.
They have children with these men in hopes that those men are going to be better fathers to them because they're now with them and they're actively sleeping with them and they're playing house with them and completely disregarding that man's other children. Some of these women don't care that he's not an active father. Some of them be hoping. They be hoping that, because, it's sad. listen, been there. This heifer thought she won. She was out here hoping and wishing and praying that my child was not his because of some goofy stuff that he told her when he knew full well that that was his child, but she listened to him, right? And then karma did its thing. Proof was in the pudding. And she had to shove that big old foot in her mouth. And then he turned right around and did she didn't get pregnant, but he did her dirty. He dog walked her. For all that defending, all that, hoorah, this and that, put dirt on my name, but she never even met me before. Yeah, she's feeling it. She's feeling it real good. So, and now he on to the next. Doing the same thing. They have to learn the hard way. Those chicks have to learn the hard way. They're desperate for attention. They're desperate just to have a man, and they're jealous of the mother because she got there first and she had a child with him. 9 times out of 10, these men be pillow talking and they can't stop talking about the mother of their child. They just it's like word vomit. They can't stand it. So these women, they feel some kind of way. They feel that hidden connection that he still has for her, and they can't stand it, and they want her to be the enemy when really it's him that they can't trust. But they will always try to attack the mother because that's all they can do.
Can I speak on this?
One second. Hold on. One second. I just want to say, tap the screen, share the live. Just keep tapping the screen. That's all I ask. You know what I'm saying? And support the live goal if you want to, and support the people up on the panel. Go ahead, Angel. Go ahead, but then we got to get to Geo. But go ahead.
So my ex-husband just had a baby, right? So I'm no contact with him. The baby mama made contact with me, popping off as they normally do. And I told her, sweetheart, if you got any beef, I hope it's with him, and I hope you can fight. I hope you got hands, okay? I hope you got hands, sweetie, because you're going to need it. Sis was talking real big and bad. One thing, when I say that we got to school the younger generation, the girl is 24. My ex-husband is 43. He's 43. So first of all, I'm like, sis, little girl, listen to me. I'm 28. Just hold tight and listen to me real quick. Number one, that man at the time, we're still married. Why are you sleeping with a married man? You ain't do no background checks on him. He has 4 children with me. And I'm not contacting him for child support. Why do you think that is? Why do you think I'm not contacting him? Why is my number saved in his phone when I'm no contact? She talked all this big and bad. I hit you not, Shannon and Jazz and everybody on the panel. 3 weeks later, he took the tool and put her in the hospital. 3 weeks later, and people was like, oh, you should feel it. Listen, y'all can say whatever. I tried to warn Shorty, but that's what Jazz is talking about. They have to find out the hard way. I have never in my life dated a deadbeat father. Ever. That's one thing that I will stand on, and one hill I will die on. If I ask you about your kids and you start hitting me with my baby mama crazy, you full of shit. Check, please. I'll call you Uber because you can't even get in my car. Deadbeat dads and drunk drivers is on the same level with me. You can't even get in my car, homie. You've abandoned a child. As soon as I asked you that, currently, the man that I'm dating, he found out out of the blue that he had a child. I made him go see that child. Not actually made him. He was just like, yo, I'm just finding this out. I just want to let you know. And I'm like, cool, let's go. You understand? But any woman that sits there and knows that that man don't take care of his kids, you're a deadbeat by proxy, and I have no sympathy for you at all.
And I just want to make this one last comment. Honestly, people may not see it that way, but that is the main problem. A woman will be more attracted to a man. Why? Because he's now married. A woman would be more attracted to a man. Why? Because the girl on his side. Men don't understand the woman on your side is making those other women attracted to you. And sometimes their relationship ends because now that woman is in competition with your family. So you end up breaking up your family because of all the other little parasites. You heard?
And that's exactly what happened. She wanted me and my family, not him.
Yeah, they learn hard way for sure. AB, that's your turn, and then we're gonna go to wait. Did you no? Wait, is it Gio's turn?
It's Gio's turn. It's Gio's turn.
Okay, I'm just about to say Gio, and then AB. Yeah. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you, Gio.
I mean, her mic unmuted.
Gio, do you there?
Try again. We can't hear you, but like you got. If it's a Bluetooth, you might have to turn off the Bluetooth, or you could drop it and I could bring you right back up. You won't lose your spot. All right. So hold on. Y'all don't start speaking yet. Hold on. All right. Let me get her back up here. Try this again. Yes, ma'am. We can hear you now.
Okay. I don't know what was going on.
Glitch.
Okay. Thank y'all for having me on.
No
So, yeah, you know, why do Black men hate their kids and the mother? Because of how systematically the brain has been wired through the programs of patriarchy in religion. Those are the two monsters that continue to feed, you know, the demons that dwell within. So if you have a person who is aimlessly wondering what their purpose is in life, to the point to where they get to an age in taking what something has been like spoon fed to them, that your purpose is to do this, protect and provide. That's it. That's everybody's cookie cutter. There's no originality. There's no detail. There's no depth. In on their part, there's been no interwork. So now you're creating an issue where everybody is just thinking that, well, not everybody, men in general are thinking that,
oh, thank you,
this is their only purpose. So now you have an empty vessel. They're not being fulfilled. They have not tapped into themselves. They're not developing themselves. And this is why you can't even get them to do that simple task, protecting and providing. If that's all you're going to say, that's all that you are required to do in order to be seen as deemed or seen as something quality and value. But when you're looking at the woman, she has a long list of things that she has requirements in order to be something that you could consider to be valued. That already is putting a dynamic of, wow, she's so much more. She has so much more value to me. Now I have to tear her down. I feel inadequate. They feel it inside. So I think that both of those things, we just like literally need to systematically break it down, and people need to use critical thinking, because you're feeding and creating monsters.
Because she's running back and forth between
and
TikTok and YouTube, handling business.
When men don't have, when they have an empty,
shout out Victoria,
it's like a black hole.
Keeping it
it's like a well that never
managed
that never can
YouTube,
feel.
Man, I appreciate that.
It's just dried up. Water. You're trying to pour water into this well. It's like it will never ever be whole, be filled. Nothing you do will ever satisfy them because they're not whole within to begin with. You need to come with your cup full. And this is why they have such an issue in, it's like pulling teeth just to do the bare minimum of things. And they're coming to you in this scarcity with their conversation. Every way you hear on every platform, that's where this red pill comes from. Well, what are you going to do if I do this for you? What? Sir, a man is going to show up and be a man regardless. And he's going to open doors. He's going to be generous. He's going to be chivalrous. And he's going to tell very easily what type of woman he's dealing with. And because you're the one who does the pursuing. And so it is your duty to find someone that's quality, that is deserving of those things. All this belly aching and crying that they're doing about the women that they're choosing to deal with, y'all are the pursuers. It don't work the other way around. So when we get pursued and you're presenting a certain thing to us, this is what's going on. This is a cycle that continues to happen. Lord. Sorry, y'all. I'm kind of getting off of it. So I'm a land right there. But I just think that those are the two main things. Jesus Christ, what's going on with you? Okay, y'all, I'm gonna drop. But
no, you can stay up. You can stay up. I mean, but make sure the baby good.
I'm going around, probably everybody. My daughter getting over something too. She's been coughing and hacking, and she's getting it all out now. But yeah, the baby's good. AB.
Hey y'all. First of all, I gotta say thank you for the live. I really appreciate it, and thanks for bringing me up on the panel. Just from my observation, a lot of this is post-traumatic slave syndrome. Okay. And if you haven't studied it and haven't studied epigenetics and how we carry things from generation to generation in our DNA, like you have to take a look at that. There are multiple and not even multiple, thousands of stories about how Black men have been ripped away or were ripped away from their families, right? And emasculated through having their women abused and raped, I guess I should say raped for TikTok purposes. So when you're in these spaces, right, and you've had these experiences, and then you have children, and those children have children, and then we're like, what, 5, 6 generations away from slavery. I did my family history. We're only like 110 years away from slavery. So the impact of those experiences inform how we navigate today. And I love my brothers and I love my sisters. I love my people. And at the same time, I feel like we have not stopped or paused enough to take stock in how we're functioning in the world in general. And this is outside of relationships, just in general, right? Like, we are suffering and we have to study our history. And people don't like history, right? Because history is too much. It's, I don't want to do that. That's not my thing. I'm into mathematics. I'm into economics. I'm into IT. No, but you have to know your story. And if you don't know your story, like Sankofa, if you don't know where you've been, you don't know where you're going. Okay? So you have to know the path that your ancestors have walked. And people think, oh, that's just our ancestors. No, that's your story too. You can't disengage from what has occurred. When I had to put on, it was the 80s, and my grandma would be like, well, your grandfather is coming over to the house, and you got to put some clothes on. Never mind the fact that the nigga wasn't even in the house, okay? And he was just coming over on a Saturday morning to drop off some money, right? But when he dropped off the money, I had to put on clothes when I was when I was eating Cheerios and watching Saturday morning cartoons. I had to get dressed because he wasn't safe. Like, can we talk about that? Like, the patterns of dysfunction is what we need to take a look at. And so when we're having this conversation about Black men and Black women, it's more than just, oh, Black men don't like eyelashes and they don't like weave. It's more than that. It's a pattern of dysfunction. And I think that unfortunately, our brothers don't take enough time to slow down. And I get it. I get why they don't. Because they are so traumatized, they can't see themselves beyond their trauma. So they project their trauma onto us. And as Black women, as we have always done since we became enslaved, we've always tried to absorb their pain. We've always tried to assuage their pain. Right? So that's all I had to say. Thank y'all for letting me come up.
No problem.
Can I, before somebody go, can I say one thing? It's funny that AB said, you know, that men complain about they don't like makeup and all of that.
That's a lie.
So when I was exactly it is because while I was speaking, the circus clown, the conductor at the circus that keeps giving out the free tickets to the circus, DeMarcus, in the comment section, he made a comment while I was you know, speaking my piece. He said, "Please land plane and learn how to apply makeup respectfully." Oh, sister girl.
Wait, he's still here?
Whether he is or not, sister girl. That is such a fish thing to say. Okay, that is very gay term, and for heterosexual Black men to claim they don't like it, why are you worried about how I apply makeup? How about you go locate your testicles and stay in your lane? Go find a lane, go build a lane, put on a tire. Worry about that.
Okay, the same ones with them pothole beards. But for him to say that is, I didn't see that comment, but that is a very weird comment to make. Yeah. Learn how to apply cream. How would you know? Do you know what a primer is? Do y'all even know what lotion is?
Go get.
Do you know what a fucking toner is? Do you know what an undertone is, nigga? Huh?
I want him to go get a profile picture first and then come holler at me.
These people be knowing way too much about women's business. Please. First, if y'all so good, if y'all so about telling women what to do, and you're so big on fashion and makeup, please master washing the crack of your ass first before y'all come on these chats talking about women. Please learn how to properly apply deodorant before you come on these panels talking about women. Please learn how to buy underwear that fit, that ain't ripping like you the goddamn Hulk, that don't got patches and holes in it like you done slip and slide and did all kinds of backflips on some concrete. Please learn what lotion is before you come on these panels, before you ash up the comments and start a goddamn fire. Stay your ass down there.
Do you know what the fuck Ulta is, nigga? Do you know what the fuck the MAC store is, nigga? Huh? Do you know what the fuck Sephora is, nigga?
And see, people thought I was wrong, but let me tell you something. When you say that, Jazz, you humble them. Where's your my chart?
Oh shit!
As soon as they start that with me, where's your my chart? Let's get it together. Where's your my chart at? Let's see that. Do you have health insurance?
Them niggas got genital
That's where them kind of questions. When I said my screening questions, because I don't wear a lot of makeup. I get my hair done. I do my own hair, my own nails, and all that. But as soon as they start talking that, because Shannon, you know me, I dress for real. And as soon as they start talking about my clothes, I ask them, what is your blood pressure? What is your blood pressure? How much do you weigh? What's your height? Do you have a skincare routine? Like, I start running it down and then they don't want to talk to me no more. Aw, so sad.
Yeah, that, or have you been a predator? Or are you currently a predator?
You know, it's crazy. One time, I am back in the dating pool for some of y'all that don't know. I hate it here. But anyway, I asked this one dude, I swear to God, we were talking for less than like 6 hours, right? He was asking all these questions. He seemed to be asking all the good questions, whatever. And I got around to asking him, have you ever been arrested? He said, yes, I have been arrested. I said, okay. What is your background look like? After I asked that question, he completely stopped speaking to me. He didn't say another word. I said, okay. But it was very that simple. Yeah.
Now I gotta run your background. I gotta run your background now.
He got all the questions for you though.
Yeah, like he had all the questions. They weren't, and mind you, they weren't like super crazy questions, but they were excessive questions. Like, so what does your schedule look like? I don't like when dudes ask me that. Why do you need to know what my schedule looks like? You don't need to know that right away. Don't ask me that because
that's
Hold on. Hey, what you bring to the table? A criminal record.
no. Oh, I don't get asked that.
A criminal record, fam.
Ew,
That was that nigga bring a
But,
criminal record, fam.
but yeah, that was too. It was just like because we got into that. I forget. I don't even remember how we got into the topic of it. But I did ask him that, and literally immediately after I said, "So, what does your background look like?" Because he did say he got arrested, but he didn't specify for what. And I said, "Okay, so what does your background look like?" And completely silent. Completely silent. Bruh excluding himself.
Yeah.
That nigga said, "Shit
But I
out the
bring
one."
to the table. I flip that table over. I swear to God, if you ever ask me what I bring to the table, I will flip said table over like I'm Jesus. Don't ever ask me that.
Angel, I'm an angel too. That's my name too. Like that's my government name.
Well, howdy. My name is something. I'm not giving y'all my government, but no one calls me that, so just call me Angel. Nice to meet you, though, Angel.
Hey, boo. You know, the thing about it is this, like I said before, it's post-traumatic slave syndrome.
I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second.
It's okay.
Fam, in the comments that addressed me, I asked it because it seemed like women can't think outside the ghetto. Fam, I don't know what y'all niggas be talking about. It's in the comments. It's literally in the comments, yes. Like it's right there.
I see it. I'm just wondering who the fuck you talking to.
I don't know who to.
Like,
Y'all stay
like somebody
stay saying that dumbass.
I'm from Fort Benning, Georgia. Okay. I went to UConn.
I don't even know what that means. Think outside the ghetto though. But what does that even mean? What do you mean think outside the ghetto, nigga? Like, well, I'm confused.
Where are you getting that from?
Yeah,
sir?
think outside the ghetto, nigga. Like what? Y'all niggas keep choosing the wrong. Y'all niggas ghetto. Y'all niggas abandon your kids. You catch HIV, right? You spread diseases. Your image is that of a breeder. But yet black women are ghetto, fam. You niggas can go to any other race of women and you still make them baby mamas. But black women are the fucking problem. Nigga, your image is ghetto. When people look at us as black men, all they see is ghetto.
Ghetto.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, nigga, I'm in the woods. Shannon, will you tell her? I'm in the literal woods. It's hogs out here. It's hogs that chase my kids. What are you talking about?
You said pookies and rape. Fam, half you
I
niggas
just chased the possum. What the shit? I just chased the possum. Get the fuck out of here,
half
bro.
y'all niggas that say the pookies and Ray Ray. Once I ask you what's your body count, right? You're gonna prove to me that you are a pookie and Ray Ray. If I ask you if you're divorced, you're gonna say yes. You're gonna prove to me that you're a pookie and a Ray Ray. If I ask you, do you have children out of wedlock? You're gonna prove to me that you are a pookie and a Ray Ray. And D-Mac Flores, I did not try bringing you up a few times ago. You talking about masculine women. If you want to say women are masculine, that's fine, because the black man today is a bitch. I'll rest my case. I'm gonna go ahead and mute up. Y'all have fun with it.
Yeah, none of the women up here sound masculine. You need to stop that, D-Mac. I be seeing you float around panels and you be saying weird shit all the time. I know you thought that was a compliment, but it really isn't. I guess I sound very masculine when y'all piss me off. It's called code switching, sweetheart. I can get ghetto, I can get classy, I can get valley girl, I can get hood as a motherfucker. It depends on who I'm talking to. It's a skill.
Right. And everybody up here is speaking facts. Like this is the
Listen, bro. Say that. If you can't change a tire, if I threaten you when I walk in the room because I'm 5'11", 160, if you a bitch, just say that. If you don't know how to load nothing up, if you don't know how to chop no wood, if you don't know how to do nothing as a man, and my presence threaten you, you can say that. It's okay. I'll teach you. I'll help you out to learn how to change a tire, okay? Because that's what I find out with you men that say things like that. Because
but they'll never admit to that. They'll never admit to that. Okay, like they'll never say that. They'll never say, I feel insecure. I feel less than. I feel little. And what they do instead is they project upon us and say, oh, well, y'all are doing the most. Y'all are being this and that. Y'all are being dismissive of black men. We love black men. Those are the only motherfuckers we fuck.
My thing is how
we gotta pause on that because that's
I'm sorry.
Entirely true.
I'm sorry.
That wouldn't be entirely true.
No, I mean, but you get my point. Like, we're not running after Brody and Tom and Bob. Like, we're not looking for them. We're looking for the Adrians, for the Shannons, for the Dietrichs. Like, we're looking for our brothers because they cannot be the people that we need them to be.
All right, and ma'am, we can't be saying this man's name when we talk about stuff like this. He got a woman over there that's going.
Nah, but hold on.
The slipper, the table, the chair.
No, you get on that one. Let me hey, D-Mac, this is what I'm. Hold on, time out. Hold on.
Somebody like me.
You're muted,
my bad. Hold on, Angel. Hold on. D-Mac, this is what I'm gonna do, fam. I'm gonna invite you up, but right now I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna ask everybody to keep their mouth closed. It could be me and you, and then if you want to have a discussion with each one of the women, you can. But it could be me and you, fam. But all that sitting in the comments, acting soft and stuff, and saying all that dumb stuff in the comments, that don't fly, man. A man come up and say it with his chest. He don't stay in the comments. And this is what I'm be talking about, bro. When it comes, the first thing y'all niggas gonna do is address a woman. You won't address me. Even in my comments, when I'm going viral with these videos, the first thing y'all do is go in the comments and go after the women. You won't say shit about me because you can't. You won't say something about me, nigga. I'm a man. Check me. Call me out. Why y'all be going after the women? Say something to me. I can't do nothing to you on this online space, man. I promise I can't. I ain't got that type of power. I don't have. I'm not Mr. Fantastic. I can't stretch all the way. Nothing. Show me something, fam. But like all that talking shit in the comments, bro, and then not saying nothing to him. Hold on, y'all. This is another dude. Y'all mute up real quick, please. Thank you. Stay muted. Control yourselves. I appreciate it. We're gonna see what happens. What's up, bro?
What's going on, man? Was you referring that to me?
No, I was referring that to D-Mac. I didn't say Donald. But if you wanted to be referred to, you can. But I wasn't referring to you. I was another nigga in the comments.
Okay, yeah. I know I had sent the message. I was asking what these women be choosing these men that they talk about. Like we be talking like it ain't no more good men and no more good women out here. Like what's going on?
Ain't no such thing as a good man.
Okay.
What Donald? Let me ask you one question, bro.
I'm here to listen.
What's your body count?
Hell, I don't know.
All right. I mean, you just proved to me that you're not a good man.
I mean, like, ain't this human nature? How you get here? Was your parents' body count low or something?
Yeah, actually, mine was. My body count low.
Well, then that's great, man. Like, what they got to do with me?
What you mean? You're fucking everything. Okay,
How you know that? How you know that?
Because you won't tell me.
Everybody don't deserve.
Donna, my body. Donna, I got you. My body count is 10. What's yours? 8 of them were relationships. What's yours? And the 10th is my wife. I'll wait. Don't trust me. I don't even want nobody saying I'll wait. I don't want him to disappear like that. I want him to say something. That nigga literally said he don't know.
No, okay, my body count. So what do it matter? Let's just say 20. Let's just say 20. What do it matter?
Let's just say. Hold on, y'all keep your mic on mute. You just say 20.
What do the body count matter? I ain't asking for a woman body count when I see her.
But you're proving.
I'm just trying to see.
You're proving to me. You're proving to me. Your image is not a black man's image is not that of a person who has sexual discipline. Meaning you're that of an animal. You're that of an animal. That's our image as black men. Hunch on anything, walk and breed with anything. You got kids?
No.
What's your age?
26, dog.
Nigga, you don't know your body count at the age of 26?
Why do it matter, G?
Oh man, bro, you done had a you.
Why do it matter?
Have you ever been a player?
I don't consider myself to be never but me, dog.
Nigga, come on, black man to black man.
I don't put no labels on myself.
Black man to black man. Have you ever spit game so good and got a woman straight out her drawers, knowing damn well you was just gonna use it?
I don't spit game. I just talk my truth to it now.
Have your truth. Notice how you just say your truth, not the truth. So the point is, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. As a man, have you ever just wanted box? Okay, he can't. Hold on. I'm waiting for him to come back. Have you ever just listen, Donald? Have you ever? Okay, y'all keep muted, please, because I only got one more question. I ain't got nothing else. I want him to come back.
All right. Now what's going on?
Okay, so have you ever, my nigga, knew that you only wanted a woman for intercourse and used her for intercourse?
Nope.
So all the women you had intercourse with was a relationship.
Yep, treated my mom well. Told them the truth.
A relationship. These were all your girlfriends.
I wouldn't say girlfriend, man, but hey, I gotta do people.
Come on, man. God damn, bro. Like you know what the hell I'm talking about, bro. Like let's stop gaslighting as black men.
What do this lead to, though, dog?
You're showing me. You're literally opening your mouth to show me that you're not a good man. That's what it's leading me to.
Well, I don't consider myself to be a good man. I consider myself to be dumb man. I don't give a damn about good
to
man.
To be what? Wait, to be what?
Dumb man.
Dumb man, bro. You ran through 20 plus women, and yet none of them you made a wife.
So every woman. So I mean,
no. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that, Donald. You ran, Donald. You ran. Dude, you listen to me. You ran through more than 20 women. You said let's just say 20. You ran.
I never ran through nobody.
Yes, you did, because you had intercourse with 20 plus women, and none of them are your wife. Not one of them. And now you want to try to play the card. So you saying every woman deserves to be a wife? One out of them 20 was your wife, my nigga. Let's stop the bullshit. Or you were just using them for box, because you even said that they weren't your girlfriend.
Well, put it to you like this: the situation I was in, I couldn't stay where I was from. So I had to keep. I gotta better myself.
You was a straight nigga.
I thought it was about growth and better.
You was a straight nigga.
I wouldn't say that, man. I'm just a man.
If you said that you couldn't stay, you said that you couldn't stay where you ran out. I'm not asking you details. I don't care about that. I'm asking you, were you a street nigga and you had to get away from where you were?
No, I wasn't a street nigga. I just a nigga that wanted to see a little more. Well,
that's fine. That's fine. So all those women that was in your area were good enough to fuck but not marry.
Man, that time I was in high school, dog.
What the fuck that mean?
I was in high school. Like marriage went on my mind.
Okay. So you're proving to me that you weren't a good man. So you saying you haven't had intercourse?
I'm not saying I'm a good man,
but you're not the man.
How old are these people on the panel? Ain't they older than me?
You're not the man. I'm married. Like what we talking about? Me.
That's great, G. That's great.
We talking from man to man, fam. Okay, so in your 20s, are you telling me you did not have intercourse?
Man, what they got to do with sex, though, dog? I'm trying to figure. I'm gonna continue
because you're proving to me, fam, right, that you only used women for box, because you literally said that these women were not your girlfriend. Your
woman is the only woman that you got box from and you married her.
No, 8 out of my 10 body count were relationships. 2, well, no.
You still did it, dog.
Yeah, I got married. Yes. But I don't call. But Donald, here's the thing. I don't call myself a good man. I'm not a good man. Only my wife and Jesus will be able to say I'm a good man. That's it. But I don't.
Why you telling me what I am then, man?
Because I'm saying no man is good. I'd rather you focus on being decent. I'm saying no man is good.
I'm telling you, I'm the man for me. I know how to be the better man for me.
But you're not good enough
to a standard. A standard of what?
What was your standard? You were a thought. I'm serious, bro. Like, what was your Donald? I'm not being mean. I'm just being man to man. Let's talk about it because we got to start talking about this as men, right? We got to start talking about this as men. You were a thought.
All right, what's next?
I mean, that's all I need. Did you put?
Okay.
Have you ever been to jail?
No, dog.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking a question, right?
Why are you trying to put me in this box of these?
I don't want to put you in no box because the one thing black men gonna do a lot of times is try to say women are choosing these men, but you were the exact same Pookie and Ray Ray that women were fucking. And they got lucky that you didn't make them a baby mama. That's what I'm saying. You keep talking about women choosing these men, but you were the exact same black man.
But I'm gonna say this though, man. I am a man with plans and goals, man. I know a child was gonna hold me down.
Every nigga got a dream. Every nigga got a dream.
I'm like Martin Luther King. This nigga got a dream.
Every nigga, even there's
I know a child was gonna hold me down.
There's hood dreams. There's all kind of dreams. Let's stop the BS, fam. The point of the matter is, right, is that you were the exact same Pookie and Ray Ray. Women got lucky to not have a child with you, but yet you're calling yourself dumb man.
I didn't want a child. So what you mean they look at it?
Take the child aspect out of it. Then they slept with you. You were a Pookie and a Ray Ray, a thought. But then you want to sit here and talk about women and what they're choosing, but you were a whore.
What make them sleep with me then? Well, don't hoes recognize hoes then?
I'm just saying, okay, well, don't call them that. That's all I'm saying. I ain't
calling no hoe.
You said, I know. I'm not saying literally don't call them that, right? But what I'm saying is you can't tell women not to choose a Pookie and Ray Ray, but then be the Pookie and Ray Ray that they're choosing. How you gonna try to give counsel to women by being the exact same trash man that they were getting?
Look, I'm just saying, we all grow. Do we just stay right there? What?
Have a good one, brother. Have a good one. Have a good one.
I love it.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Don't try to come up here and say women are choosing ghetto men where they getting these men from, and then when I ask you about your life and how you did this, you are the exact same trash man that the women were quote unquote choosing, and nobody's staying anywhere. No, I don't know this idea that women when they become a single mother or something that their life is over, or they're just making the same mistakes. Some women make the same mistake. Yes, the collective group move on. But y'all be trying to talk about Pookies and Ray Rays. You were the Pookie and Ray Ray. You were a sexual demon.
You know, I have to say this. So, as someone who works in the sexual education field, and also someone who has a high body count, okay, I was at like 100 by the time I was 16, and I wasn't even getting paid for the shit. Like I should have been getting paid for it, right? But I was a product of my environment, right? We were like on a conveyor belt. I'm from DC. So in DC, like these folks were just like, they were outside the school. Like that R. Kelly shit, like when you left school and when you went to school, these men who were 30 and 40 years old were preying on the girls and the boys, right? Right outside of the schools. And if you didn't have what you needed at home, if you didn't have the education and the support and the love, then you thought that that was something that you should engage in, right? And so I spent a lot of years, like I was walking home from school one day and my girlfriends were like, yeah, I mean, you know, I had sex with like 2 people. I had sex with like 3 people. And I was like, well, shit, I done had sex with like 16 people. You know, it was just very unbalanced. And it was a very unsafe environment. And at the same time, it was the culture. Right?
I really want to talk to the man that was speaking, because you saying, where do they meet these dudes? And I hate to do this, and I'm gonna hate old boy for making me do this, but both of my ex-husbands, the one that passed and my ex-husband, were nothing like you. They never had body counts. They were educated. They were, by community standards, good men compared to you, right? They were pillars of their community, right? You asking us what happened? My ex-husbands were nothing like you. I wouldn't even give you a side eye. I saw what you just said in the comment. I'm a broke woman's dream. To who? You looking for somebody desperate for a come up. That's why you feel that you're the man. Men like you prey on women that don't really have it. That's why I always have. Because I've always been able to see men like you that's looking for women that's struggling, so you can feel like that you somebody when you're not really the man. Okay? Both of my ex-husbands would surpass you and lack you in life. So don't you ever in your life ask women out here, where are y'all finding these guys? They come mass like you, but I spot you a mile away. But pillars of the community, lawyers, preachers, doctors, pilots, all of them. The majority of y'all came to the same place. And Shannon, he can say to himself, I'm not a good man, only my wife, and Jesus can say that because that's what a good man is. He's aware of himself. You don't even know your body count, my guy. Don't you ever in your life ask no woman where you finding these guys at. My ex-husband is a veterinarian. My first husband, he was very wealthy. They were nothing like you. If a woman chose you, I would be so disappointed. If my daughter ever chose you, I would be so disappointed. You are exactly who we are talking about and why I'm trying to school the younger generation of women. These are the types that you gotta look out for. Flash your money. Listen, women like me, I got direct deposit. I haven't handled cash in years, bro. What a broke woman wants. If you don't get the fuck, okay, go ahead, y'all.
Hold on, y'all. Real quick. Dominic.
Yeah.
Y'all mute up real quick. Go ahead. What is it?
So listen, can you blow up your picture real quick because I can't read it back.
I can't actually. It doesn't let me. But it says why black men hate their kids and the mother.
It's because they got no motion. They're not. Listen, I'll tell you right now, my second calling in life is being a black man. I'm going to be reincarnated into a black man in my second life.
Hold on, time out. What race are you?
I'm a white man.
No, we don't tolerate that shit over here, nigga. I'm a real ass nigga. You ain't gonna do that. We don't do that. I don't play that. I'm sorry, bro. I don't play that. I don't play that shit, bro. I don't play that shit. What kind of shit was that?
I kind of wanted to hear him out.
Fuck that.
I mean, it would have been fun to hear him out, but this is not his space.
Fuck that.
Not the proper venue.
We don't tolerate that. We don't tolerate that shit. Nuh-uh. Y'all already.
And I just want to say, a lot of my followers are in here, and a lot of my followers are YT people. But you notice they just listening. They just watching. They not listen. My best friend is in here. She's just gonna ask some questions, but she ain't gonna interject herself.
Now, D-Mac, why you running?
A YT person, okay? Just listen.
I'm just gonna be
hold on. D-Mac, why you ran, fam? You sent the invite, then I accepted it, and then you dropped. I mean, you disappeared, D-Mac. Why you disappear?
I'm gonna be quick and I'm gonna get out of here. I just want to say thank you so much for having me up here. I'm not even straight. I'm a lesbian and I love being in this room. And this needs to be said because I think a lot of people just assume that these types of issues are just straight issues in the Black community. But I am someone who is a mentor and a therapist, and I'm a Black woman who lives in Black families. And so these issues will always be important to me. And I love being in spaces like this where there's so much intelligence over these matters. So I just thank you guys so much for sharing your space and intelligence with us. And I just wanted to point out for that last guy who came here that you chewed out, Shannon, thank you for that. It's so interesting to me how that same prescription and remedy that he gave himself, or the excuse that he gave himself, like, well, I'm just still growing and learning and maturing, ain't I? You know, he was so full of so much bullshit and rhetoric. But what I want to say is, why are people so hypocritical? The ignorance pisses me off, because give that same excuse to all the women that you wanted to bash. And you could not take the heat when you got in the kitchen. You want to diss all women across the board and put all women down, but you can't even speak for yourself. And it is an issue of self-awareness. And it's self-awareness in all people. So the people who came up here and talked about how, like, we need to be learning about ourselves and our history and figuring out this stuff from, like, a medical, scientific standpoint, a historical, listen to the oral stories of your ancestors and your elders. This is true because it's the lack of self-awareness that would even create a hypocrisy demon in our culture in the first place. And that's all I wanted to say. And I think that y'all are beautiful and lovely and wonderful. And I'm just going to listen. But thank you so much.
No, thank you for coming up, man. Thank you so much. We try our best over here.
Yeah, thank you for saying that. You know, I have to say, this is a lot, okay? And I might jump off after this. But, you know, when I hear brothers talk about body count and responsibility and relationships, it's like, where were y'all, or where are y'all when these guys who are 34 and texting their 12-year-old girlfriend's daughter, and, you know, like, what are we talking about here? We are in a state of crisis, and y'all are sitting up here talking about the mundane and the things that don't matter. You're not holding your brothers accountable. You're letting someone grape somebody in the next room. Okay? Like, what are we talking about? And I have lived through these things. And when there was the conversations about body count, and I saw the comments, and people were like, oh, that's a high body count. Look, I'll tell you one thing. One thing I have learned about having a 200 plus body count, you learn how people move in the world. Okay? You learn what are safe scenarios and what aren't safe scenarios. You learn how to engage with people. Do I wish I had that high body count? Of course not. I wish I would have, you know, like they say, saved my cooking until I was married, which I don't even know what that means. But, you know, I think we need to release some of the judgment, and we need to create space for people's healing. Like, I'm somebody who has dedicated my life to healing justice, to restorative justice, and to reproductive justice. My whole career, 25 plus years, has been working with young people just like me, because I don't want them to walk the same path. So you're sitting at home on your couch judging people. What have you done? Have you held that pastor accountable? Have you held that uncle accountable? Have you held that aunt accountable for graping people? Like, come on. We need to do better. And I'm gonna go back on mute. I don't think I have nothing else to say. It's just disgusting. We really need to check ourselves, for real.
And Donald still in the comments, because I think I heard his ego talking about, oh, all the unhappy women on this panel. Listen to me closely, homie. I've lived 2 lifetimes. I'm be 43 this year, right? So that means I'm over 20 years older than you. I've seen things in my life that you will never see. I don't even give a damn about your body count, nothing. Just the ignorance that you're speaking when Shannon is bringing you to task, asking you, If this is how you treated women, then it's not right. The black men in my life, my first husband and second husband, I treated well. My current man that I date, I treat him well. I love black men. What woman out there loves you? I want you to sit and think about it, because the man you were just asking all them questions to, he got a woman that loves him to death. She gonna cook him some food. She gonna make sure he right. Wherever you at that you talking about that you happy, but you on this panel right now. You understand? We trying to solve some problems here. We trying to bring people to task and make you aware of yourself as a man, because you yourself said you don't know your body count. Sir, I'm gonna need your my chart. I'm gonna need it immediately and promptly. Okay? I need all of it. All right? I need access, because you, in my eyes, BV and STDs, you can't tell that from looking at somebody. Okay? So when you talk about body count and all that, and you talking about me and you unhappy and all that, sweetie, I live on a farm. I'm good. I'm not in the mix. I'm out of the dating pool. But what I want to let the younger ones know, and the next woman that you decide to have intercourse with, I hope that you cherish her and look at her as a human, and just not something that you don't even know your body count. Fuck out of here.
Okay, so I was trying to say, speak on, I don't know what his name is, but the guy you just got to check it, basically. So when you came up here, sir, this is what killed me. Y'all don't understand how bad y'all are liars. You're a horrible liar, sir. You came up here and we all listened to you. Your opening statement was, why can't men and women find good men and women? Y'all act like there's none of them left. And so then the host then asked you, do you consider yourself a good dude? You said, yeah. Then you turned around and said, well, no, I'm not. Sir, we heard you. That was the whole point of your topic of discussion. You tried to claim to be a good dude. And then he started breaking you down and explaining to you, based off of your answers to his questions, which were very simple questions. He basically just gave you 3 questions. What's your body count? You didn't know. What's your age? You're only 26. And whatever the third one was, all of them is showing you that you're a reflection of the person you're talking about, why they can't find the good people. You're not one of them, so why are you speaking about them? That's all. Facts.
All right, y'all. Not finna restart. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm finna restart. Finna go ahead and end this restart. Y'all give me like 30 seconds. Jazz, I'll be right back. You stand up? If you need to go to sleep, go to sleep. You need to go
I'm
to sleep.
just trying to tell you, I'm on a possum hunt now. Okay? The possums. No, because I be buying mad cat food, and I haven't understood why my cats be looking at me like I'm hungry, and then this big fat possum just walked up to their bowl and was eating their food. So I'm mad as hell right now. I'm about to go get the strap.
Get the
Yeah,
strap.
me too. Like I'm ready. Like I know that we don't even know each other, Shannon, but I'm just like, look, I'm ready. Let's have the conversation. I ain't got shit else to do.
Before you go, Shannon, I just want to say that AB, I appreciate and commend you for what you're doing for the community. Okay, because when you spoke what you said, look, like my eyebrows did not raise. I was unfazed. There is no judgment here. For you to be able to say what you said and share what you shared, that is something that is extremely, a vulnerable space. And you have sheer, devotion with healing yourself and also coming back to heal the community. You are a hero. I commend you, and I love you for that.
I definitely second that. I totally agree that that conversation that you have with yourself to get to where you are to help others, that's the conversation that we need the Black men to be having with themselves so they can help everybody else too.
I love y'all. Thank you.
I'm gonna drop down.
No problem, man. Y'all have a good night.
All right. Good night.
Man, shut the fuck up. I hate when these niggas come in my goddamn comments and say some dumb shit. Y'all niggas repeat the same thing, and every time y'all fucking ugly. Every time y'all built like a goddamn light skin. I'm not a light skin. No, seriously, a light skinned Santa Claus. I'm dealing with the same man every time. The same man every time. Every time these niggas build like a fucking light skinned Santa Claus, bro. Just fat. Just freaking fat, bro. Every time. God damn. God, bro, that pisses me off, man. Real talk. Let me see. I ain't gonna be here for long. YouTube, I'm not in it yet. I had to restart. Every time, bro. Every time. Looking like angry man. Every time, bro. Nigga, please, man. Nigga, please. Looking like angry man. Looking like that big ass nigga angry man every time on the goddamn podcast, bro. That's what I dealt with, bro. He got a freaking beard, a long beard and just big, bro. Every time, bro, pisses me off, man. I can't stand these niggas, bro. They always look the same. The same build, the same beard. Gets on my freaking nerves, bro. As soon as I close the app and open it back up, it's a freaking big old whale in the comments talking about 54% of men or single. And shut the fuck up, nigga. You're not part of the 54%. You're not freaking part of the 54%. Moby. I can't even say the word because they're gonna. But you know the whale, right? Y'all can spell it. Moby. You know the freaking That what you look like, Moby, nigga. But shit, I shouldn't even call you that because half you niggas be immobile. That what you niggas be like. Point blank, period. Can't stand arguing with the same build every time. These niggas look like AI. I'm sorry, created characters. It's like a nigga created the same character every time, man. Make them fat, make them bald, make them have a beard. Every time. Hey, Lamarck, why are you always here? Holy shit. Like, why are you like this nigga always in the live, my nigga? At this point, follow me, my nigga. God damn. And then you don't even have an option to go live. Nigga, that's why you got muted. I don't understand it, nigga. I got some niggas that literally wait on me to go live just to come in the comments and be like, send him a dip. Shut your bitch ass up. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck out of here. Old goofy ass niggas, bro. I really don't like the state of black men today, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. All you niggas dusty. All you do is complain about fucking women online. Fucking fat. You what they be calling them certain women bad built? You bad built man. Them niggas look like a thumb.
It's easy on the fat jokes. Easy.
I can't say that. Oh, my bad, because they always be freaking calling women saying they out of order, and saying that women obese. You part of the crowd, fam. You look like a goddamn obese person. That nigga roll. He don't walk. He roll. I can't stand. But for real, I really can't stand these niggas, bro. Get out my comments. Get out my comments and get out my shit with talking like that, bro. Y'all niggas trash. Yeah, big beard. Called a nigga big beard. Oh, that's crazy, bro. That's what they ought to be called, though. For real talk. I gotta talk to Public later. I don't know. Hey, Public and Ty, they need to stop beefing, bro. Like, I like them niggas. Yeah, it's a whole situation, bro. Some of them have cup sizes as big as one.
Where they be in the running up, and damn it, you know what? I'm not gonna say nothing else about that, but yeah, you're right. They be up there in the cup sizes.
Hey, them niggas got ass in the front. That's what they like. niggas got ass in the front, bro. Niggas got kangaroo pouches, bro. That's what y'all niggas got in the front. A lot of ass. Hey, nigga, you thick, nigga. You real thick in the front, nigga. Yo, ass. They be 9 months. They be 9 months pregnant. Yeah, they do, bro. For real, bro. Y'all, the thick ass men. Hey, you want to troll a nigga? If he big like that, just be like, bro, you thick. What? Nigga, hey, nigga be ready to fight. Nigga be ready to fight. He be trying to defend his man. What you mean? What you mean? Yeah, nigga, hey, bro, you got some ass in the front, boy. Thickums. Slap that nigga belly. Hey, slap that nigga belly. Just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he gonna be ready to fight. Then he gonna be ready to throw them paws, man. For real though. That's what they be having. A lot of ass in the front. That's what y'all saying. Ass in the front. Shake that belly, nigga. Like a jar of jelly, nigga.
Say what they be telling these women. You thicker than some cold peanut butter.
You thicker than a Snicker, nigga. You thicker than a Snicker. Yeah. Oh, hey, you got a lot to work with right there, boy. Big old fucking belly. That nigga don't never get full. Jupiter. That's what I'm gonna call. No, hey, listen. That nigga, I can't stop. Y'all done got me started. I'm gonna start calling these niggas Jupiter because that's how big they be, fam. They stomach got their own eye. They belly button probably as big as Jupiter Storm on there. Just big, nigga. I can't stand them, fam. One thing I can't stand. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I have to say it. I don't like a fat nigga talking. I really don't. The problem with the women is the problem with the women. They not submissive. The problem is they need to get feminine friendly. The problem is that the women out of order. Nigga, your health out of order.
Charles be breathing hard as fuck with that breathing.
Your health out of order.
Ooh, speaking of him, I made him run the other day over the weekend because I had exposed the fact that he lives in a nursing home.
What?
That women that, I mean, I don't know that for sure, but I'm just assuming it just makes sense. I'm like, how does a married man that supposedly makes enough money to afford a 6-bedroom, 2-story house and afford this lovely Ethiopian wife from overseas? How do you stay on the internet all day, every day, 7 days a week, talking about a group of women that you claim you don't like? Those pictures that he'd be sending, I'm almost certain that woman is his nurse. I'm almost certain he lives in a nursing home and this woman pops it out to check on him as his nurse. And he took a couple pictures with her and swerving out that was his wife. Hey, I'm almost certain. I'm willing to bet.
Hey, man.
Willing to bet everything. And then pictures of him with his t-shirt off, with them little A cups that he'd be showing. It'd be AI and filters.
Hey, it was one time. But like, bro, 2 years ago, Charles been in this space for a minute, dog. Bro, it's so many videos of Charles Brooks. Charles Brooks not changing that goddamn battery in that smoke detector, dog. I remember a Caucasian man was like, bro, all you gotta do, like, Charles Brooks was talking about women. The dude didn't ignore. The dude was like, all you gotta do for the smoke detector is take it down. Put the fucking battery in there, put it back up. Oh, laughing, bro, because bro, and then he always say he was working on a truck. Nigga, I ain't working on no. I drive truck. You ain't driving no goddamn truck. Nigga, fix that goddamn smoke detector, fam.
You ain't driving no damn trucks when you be on an oxygen tank 90% of the day, sir.
Was you
not how that works.
Was you in the first live that we did? And the dude, the goddamn dude came up and was trying to talk trash, and I heard a smoke detector. I dropped him immediately. I said, bro, you got bigger problems than me, fam. You should not be trying to address me. Now you need to go address that smoke detector. I don't understand, bro. Take the damn battery out and put another one in. It's not. You don't even have to call maintenance if you're living in an apartment. You don't. It's so simple, fam. Y'all niggas act like y'all can't just go. These niggas was try to sleep through that shit. I can't sleep through that shit. Anything beeping, I have to fix it. I can't. I cannot. I can't be trying to go to sleep. Ding. Ding. No, it's gonna drive me crazy, fam. You need to fix it.
It just says a lot about these men in general. That just show that they don't really know how to do much of anything. Because I've lived I lived with my parents for quite some time. I don't ever remember no smoke alarm beeping like that ever. My dad would never let that happen. He'll never let that be a thing.
They got me. I got a violation. I ain't gonna lie. We gonna end it
Again?
Yep.
Here?
Oxygen doing it. We gonna end it. That's enough for the night. I might go on some panels trolling though. If I see a crazy ass panel with some men, I might go up there and be like,
Kiki's probably gonna go live tonight, so I'm probably gonna pop in there for a little bit. Yeah, Kiki.
yeah, I might pop up in there, man. Yeah, I gotta end it because if I don't, they gonna take me out the game show.
All right, bye.
All right. Hey man, nope. I ain't finna get in trouble. Y'all got me messed up. But good night, YouTube, man. That's enough for the day. I tried. I think if you got high ceilings, it can happen. Get a step stool. Good night, y'all.